Let me see. Okay. Motivation comes in percent to help positive chat experience funeral. Choose who can participate. Alright, I don't know. Here we go. Looks like we're live. Looks like it. Let me see. Hold on a second. I gotta do this shit over here first. Wait, let's do that. Okay. Okay. Hi, Carla. Hi, Nyoka. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hi, Melissa. Howard Beach. Nice. I used to go there when I was younger. Hi, Marija. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Okay, perfect. I don't know how crowded it's going to get in here, but I thought I would do an all signs. Hi, Sierra. Rachel. Oh, girls. Wow, it's Girls' Day. It's pretty cool. Kristen, thank you so much. Hi, Gail. You made it live. Ah, congratulations, girlfriend. How you doing? I'm so happy you're here. I'm going to do an all signs from Aries through Pisces. I'm not going to be able to timestamp until like tomorrow because you have to download it. It takes a day. Thank you so much, Melissa. I really appreciate that. I really do. It was funny. I put out a a poll. Should I go live, dead ass, no ass, and then fuck off? And the more people that said fuck off made me want to do it more, right? Listen, Gail, back in the day, right? They used to call that being spiteful. Then they clinicalized it and they called it oppositional defiance disorder. Hi, Avril. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, God. Warlock, get out. He's right behind the screen. All right. So, I'm going to just start shuffling and doing it here. Clear it and ground it. Please and thank you, ancestors. Guys, I want to stay in the conversation and I will look over occasionally, but I really want to concentrate on the channeling so everybody gets a really good message. All right. Hi, Rhonda. Thank you so much for joining. Well, I'm so grateful. I love you all very, very much. And I'm so happy we're a nice little family over here. Okay, here we go. Clear it and grounded, ancestors, please and thank you. Spirit source, ancestors, please. As above, so below. There is no beginning, there is no end. Keep it clear, keep it fast, keep the energy clear as glass. Show me everything I need to see with clear precision and precise accuracy. This is my will, so mote it be. All right, guys, we're going to go Aries first. Show me Aries. Clear it? Thank you. Hi, Dory. All right, Aries, what do we got going on? King of Cups, that's nice. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy for a mature adult male that's emotionally balanced. Can you guys see, I could always put the light on like that as well. It's whatever you prefer. All right. I don't know. I'm going to keep it off. All right. So anyway, this is somebody who maybe is coming in to seduce you. Unless you're a male Aries here that has high water in your chart. I always tell you girls, oh, Gail, thank you. I love you so much. Gail, thank you so much. Wow. Listen, let's talk about this. This is a father or a father figure, okay? This is somebody who's very kind, caring, and loving. They're very, it's the King of Cups. It's emotions. So it's somebody who's compassionate, intuitive. It could be, like I said, a father, but somebody who roll on the floor. I always say daddy because the pheromones are off the chart. And probably, it's a situation with some kind of Akashic records. Okay, so what's the supporting card for that? Somebody may like to be a fisher or somebody trust the fisherman, Gordon. Somebody likes fish, frozen fish, maybe the Gordon Gloucester fish. I don't know. Look, okay. There's a huge transformation going to go on. All right. Oh my God. I don't want Aries. Some of you may be I never read the death card as actual death. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. But in this instance, somebody may be losing a father or a father figure, and if that's the instance, I'm so sorry. Okay, we're sending our condolences. But most likely, it's just that there's a huge transformation going on in this situation. Now, this King of Cups can definitely be a high Scorpio, all right? 31 or 4 may be of significance. Yeah, it's leaving behind what doesn't serve you anymore and then moving on to the new, to the spring, right? What's in the, okay, thank you. The foundation's got, the Empress. So, Taurus energy for somebody here. Now, this could be a mother or mother figure, the matriarch of a family, but it's also somebody who's a leader, somebody who's very kind. It's the cradle of life. Somebody could be pregnant here, but also, you know, this is about creativity. So I tell you all the time, it's the best attributes of all 4 elements rolled up into one, because you would have to have gone through each suit to get to be Empress status. So somebody could be creating something at the foundation. Maybe you did. You know, it could be anything, all right? But it's knowing your worth and your value, of being very good character, kind and intelligent. Show me what's crowning. We have Taurus and Scorpio as the most predominant. Aries, any planetary placement of Aries, please and thank you, ancestors. You have the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, well, that's nice. 6 of Pentacles is about benevolence, generosity, support, giving, you know, somebody a hand out or a hand up. You know, somebody may need to borrow money always with a 6 of Pentacles, but it's about good fortune and advancement. And it's about people helping you advance in some kind of a way. All right? And this could be somebody who's very kind, caring, and loving and going to help you go through some kind of a huge transformation. That's, you know, it's already that you're at this Empress status, because it's at the foundation. So whatever you create, and it could be anything, right? As long as you put your heart and soul into it, that's all that counts. All right. I got a 63. I got a 76. So, let's see. What's coming in, please? Hi, James. How are you? Pajit. Hello. Jess. Paquino. I love you all. Oh, my God. Who's pregnant? I don't know. Not me. I can tell you that. Not me. And somebody doesn't have to be. It's just that the Empress is the cradle of life. So, it always, you know, denotes fertility. Hi, Simon. I love you, Simon. I'm so sorry, Gail. I'm so sorry. I know. I've been sending you all the best wishes and healing. Rainbow Wolf, I love that. Hi, how are you? Good evening, Simon. Thank you for joining us so much. So let's see what's coming in the very near future for Aries. Here we go. You have a situation, 4 Cups. Oh, gosh. 4 Cups is always my card of being disgusted in a situation. Not being very satisfied or satiated with what's available to you. Also, it's about being in some kind of deep contemplation. Somebody here may like to go to the bar, sit down, and have a drink. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know if you're allowed to smoke cigarettes in the bar anymore. I don't think so. But, you know, yeah. So somebody could be disgusted with this situation, whatever it is. Maybe not happy or satisfied with whatever help this is or support this is coming in. And like I said, always thinking things over very thoroughly. So now we got 444 megahertz. That's Archangel's pure divine frequency. You, my querent, my inquiring mind that would like to know. What is your perception, Aries, of that 4 of Cups? What are you looking at that like, ancestors? What are they looking at that like? You're looking at this energy like, oh, okay. So you know what the thing is? You're done with something. Over. That's it. It's the world. But the world is always a positive done. It's some kind of completion or an accomplishment, something that you've achieved successfully. It's learning everything that you've already needed to learn in whatever previous, you know, chapters of your life, right? And now, you know, you could be in very deep contemplation about where to move forward. Or the fact that something's over, like it's not coming back. Then you got the death in the world too, like, you know, whatever this is, you're done with it. You're just done with it, Aries. I don't know, Taurus energy. While, I'm going to tell you something. While it feels like there's, you know, it's an accomplishment and it's successful, you know, it's some kind of successful accomplishment, the world, again, you know, it's an achievement, but it seems like you're not happy with this achievement. I don't know if you thought, like, maybe you needed to put more into something, or it's not satisfying you in some kind of a way here. I got 51 in the house. What's in the actual environment for Aries, please? Aries, you have the 6 of Cups. Well, here you go. People, places, and things, situations resurfacing from the past. Also, the 6 of Cups is when you're feeling very nostalgic and sentimental. So if a lot of you are sitting in some kind of level of nostalgia or sentimentality, especially if it had to do with a mother or a mother figure or some kind of a, you know, the matriarch of a family here, or even something that you're creating, it seems like you know, whatever it is, it's not making you very happy, even though you know that you've completed something successfully, okay? Now, also, too, like I said, anything could be resurfacing from the past. That's always the 6 of Cups. What's the best advice for Aries, please and thank you? Queen of Wands, Aries, there you go, that's your energy. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is fire energy, but this Queen always denotes Aries, all right? This is when you're passionate and brave and courageous. This is when you take life by the balls, okay, assertively, maybe even a little domineeringly. But, you know, it's like a formidable energy. Kicking ass and taking names, you know? doing something passionately. Now, also too, the Queen of Wands would be the entrepreneur. So you could, this is like some kind of creative thing that maybe you need to take control of and just go for it. Like, yeah. The Queen of Wands could be very intimidating when they need to be, right? For sure. Take whatever help and support you can get. It's not a bad thing, okay? You have 666 now. 666 is to open up your heart chakra. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Peachy. Peachy Bong Water. That's good. Hi, Trisha. Priscilla. Anna Mello. I hope I said hello to everybody. Vincent. Okay, here we go. Well, the most likely outcome to this is, ooh, the Ace of Cups. Ooh, Aries, you're going to get a new emotional awakening, but be mindful, you got the devil in the house here. Somebody might be completely fucking batshit obsessed with you. All right? So, whatever this is that's going on, just stand in your power. You're seated on your throne right where you should be. It's beautiful energy. Here comes a new emotional awakening. Here comes the opportunity for, you know, emotional fulfillment, love. From up above. You have somebody here that, you could have a Capricorn in the house, or somebody that has like Capricorn in their chart. Somebody, like I said, remember I said somebody could be like completely obsessed with you? Somebody's at some kind of crossroads. But when you come to his Two of Swords is, yeah, when you, like, you're stuck in your head and you need to make a decision about which way to go. Maybe you feel like your back is up against the wall, or, but it's coming up with some kind of a game plan to move forward. So, and somebody here wants to expand with you in some kind of a positive way. Let's pull a couple of more. Hold on a second. I don't want to make them too long for each because, why? Because we're going to do all 12 here. All right. Here we go. Give me one row of clarifications, please, and thank you for this whole thing. We got the Ace of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? Somebody's coming in to offer you some kind of a solid opportunity. Now, yeah, could it be a love opportunity? Oh, I mean, a business opportunity? Yeah, because the Ace of Pentacles denotes some kind of new financial, you know, beginning. Something that's going to grow deep roots, be solid, and grow to long-term abundance, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which, by the way, incorporates the Ten of Cups. So whatever this is, even if somebody comes into, like, this could be like a workplace thing. Somebody may want, oh, look at this, Aries. Stop. Stop, drop, and roll. You got the star. So this is your wishes coming true. Whatever. Okay, so listen, let me just tell you something. We're going to read it both ways because not everybody's here for love. And, you know, some people love the bag, right? If you have some kind of a new business opportunity coming in, Ace of Pentacles, or it has something to do with something you created at the foundation of the situation, right? Remember I told you Lara Croft, the cradle of life here. So whatever this is your wishes coming true. It's also being seen, right? Because everybody sees the star. So, and the Empress is the leader. That could be like worldwide. But it's giving you hope for your future. It's healing. It's happiness. It's good fortune. It's faith. It's fucking miracle, okay? So happy. All right, and also too, this, you know, obviously this is about emotional, but this Ace of Pentacles, if you're doing something you love, like something that you created, like, for example, a child, right? You love the child. This is bringing a lot of emotional warmth to you. I love it. Tiberius, don't start your shit. Thank you. I love you. Okay, so here we go. Now we got the Queen of Cups. Did I just tell you it's bringing a lot of love? A lot of love from up above. And by the way, I'm going to tell you, just in case you don't know, you got the Queen to the King now. Okay? Look at that. Facing each other, by the way. Two warm, cuddly, sentient, kind, healing, compassionate people that are very affectionate. You're going to do all this kind of touching and feeling. I'm hearing journey. Because we're touching, we're squeezing, we're loving each other. Fuck Aries. You got the sun. Leo energy. So move away from any bullshit. Oh, look at this. Go be happy. Move away. Leave behind. Listen, when you get the Six of Swords, it doesn't mean that you're physically moving or you're, you know, ghosted anybody. It just means you're leaving all the bullshit behind you because what, you completed that cycle anyway. You don't need the bullshit, right? We're not bringing the baggage into the future, into our new beginning. It's beautiful. It's going to bring fairness and balance, all kinds of love from up above. So listen, guys, I took out the, hi Leslie, hi Monica. Who did I miss? Anybody? We got the kippers. We haven't used regular old-fashioned kippers in a long time. So, Suzanne, hi. Here we go. Give me the kippers for Aries. Any planetary placement of Aries. Oh, so there's a pathway opening up. Listen, wherever you're coming from, and you may have been going even through a dark night of the soul, or it might just have been a dark period in your life where you were, you know, in the process of learning and completing something successfully. So, whatever it was. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Yellow butterflies represents transformation and rebirth. Transformation and rebirth, Aries. So, now, I will tell you, unfortunately, I have to go back to the scenario that somebody may be sick, okay? It could be an older person. Somebody may be in hospice. Somebody may be, you know, yeah, I'm sorry, okay? So, yeah, all right. So, what's this? I got 53, 35, and 8. 8's across the board. Let's remove that negativity. Yeah, all right, here we go. Now, this is something official. You might get some kind of official documentation or notification. Somebody might just be official. Somebody could be in the military, the law. Like, this could have been somebody, maybe an older person. I'm hearing the Civil War. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just trying to make light, Aries. I'm not making a joke. But I just have to tell you, too, like, on that note, I just, you know, you have to find humor in everything. It's like, I do. Even in the darkest things. I got kicked out of church one time for laughing at the priest. So, you know, what do you want me to tell you? Anyway, 222. This is full body awakening. Also, yeah, there could be I'm seeing a crack in the foundation. Some kind of crack. Somebody's maybe showing crack. I don't know what's going on with the crack. Okay, I'm just telling you. But anyway, yeah, this could have, you know. So also too, oh, okay, some of you might be getting some kind of, remember I said some kind of legal notification about some kind of, you know, legal situation. Oh, God, please don't wind up in prison, Aries, please. But maybe you're going to find out somebody is. Maybe you're expecting this. Ooh, maybe somebody's going to go to prison for something fugazi they fucking did, and you're headed right into a good fortune. An unexpected income, Aries. Listen, Aries, I'm going to tell you what. And I'm going to tell you also, too, if somebody's passing away and this person loved you, they might, you know, have remembered you. Or maybe you don't know this yet because we're trying to read what's coming towards you, right? So, let me tell you. That's where you might get this documentation. And it's going to have something to do with legal. I don't know what this imprisonment shit is, but let's just hope it's not you. And if you only got to go to jail for something, be grateful. Because if somebody robbed something or did something really messed up, you know what they do to you in other countries. They cut your hands off. They do all kinds of crazy shit. Anyway, you could be expecting this. Maybe you have an idea. Somebody, see, because this is what I'm saying. Look at here. Somebody might hold you in high honors, right? Well, I mean, who wouldn't, Aries, right? I'm just saying. And so you could have had a thief. Somebody who fucking was trying to get into some kind of, you know, yeah, something that you're getting, some unexpected income that you're supposed to get, some great fortune that you're supposed to have. So this thief, first of all, imprisonment is, you know, to 3 hearts in a cop, but, you know, it could also be emotional, mental, spiritual. Somebody might have ratted this motherfucker out. Oh, good for them. I'm not big about ratting because snitches get stitches, but in this instance, good for them, okay? So there's all that. I don't know. Let me get you, listen, whatever this is, embark upon this new journey gallantly, bravely, go where no Aries has gone before and take over the situation. I got a tattoo on my arm. It says Carpe Diem. Seize the day. Oh, what else do I have? Vidi Vidi Vici. I came. Yeah, this is a good one, Aries. I came, I saw, and I conquered. Yeah, Vidi Vidi Vici. Right here on my arm. I'm telling you. Here we go. This is, what is this? This is an oracle card. It's the Everyday Witches. One oracle card for Aries. I don't know. You could tell me right now if you want letters or not. Hi, Meology. I love you. You're not really late. We're only into Aries. And you're not late at all. Everything is divine timing, so I'm just grateful you're here. How about that? Where did the card go? Oh, okay. Here you go. Aries, you have, inspiration and courage. Well, there you go. If that's not the Queen of Wands energy, I don't know what is. Inspiring, having inspiration, and always being courageous, right? Facing fear in the face. Give in to passion. Always. Always, right? All right. Do you guys want letters? Let me see. Hopefully my vertigo goes away. Oh, God, that's not funny. I'll get you a couple. Fuck it. What's the difference, right? Yeah, just not a whole lot, but... Oh, I was going to get you some timing cards. I don't know how long to stay on each sign. How long have I been on here already? Yeah, look, you know what, Aries? This is just a couple of moon phases, astrological placements, or other planetary planets, whatever. Okay, you got Saturn, so that may be significant to somebody. You may have any kind of a planetary placement into Saturn, and I don't know what sign it is. Somebody say it. Okay, so you got a full moon in Pisces. Saturn could be Capricorn. I feel like Saturn's Capricorn. I could be wrong, guys, so I don't, you know. So, and you also have Pisces and Libra. Yeah, and you have the full moon twice. Maybe in Pisces or Libra, but also, okay, I got the letters, yeah. I like the letters because, you know, it could be anything. So you got a win-win outcome is forecast. I told you, all right? And remember to forgive. And this forgive is big. It's important to forgive yourself first and foremost. For not knowing what you didn't know until you knew it. For whatever mistakes you made, because mistakes are your learning curve. And this way, once you forgive yourself, you can forgive everybody else and move forward to find happiness. So you have a win-win forecast outcome anyway, so yeah. And at the bottom of this deck, Aries, you have first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any of your insecurities. Look what's at the bottom, the other side. Aries, right? Okay, so now let's do your letters. We have FR, SX. I want your sex. Sex, that's the passion. Somebody wants your sex, Aries. Okay, here we go. You have 2 S's. All right, so FR, SS, WL, XH. And for vowels, you have O and an A. All right, there you go, Aries. I'm going to straighten this up, and we'll get to Taurus. Taurus. Okay. So we hope everybody's really doing well this week. You're having a nice week so far. The weather where I am is absolutely beautiful, so I'm really excited about that. I was also really excited to get out the kippers that we haven't used in forever around here. Sometimes cards get put in drawers and put away, and you forget you have them. Here we go. Let me see. Sorry about the cars rushing by. I don't even know why they are, because I live on a private block. It shouldn't be like that. But I do have the windows open because, like I said, it's so beautiful out. There we go. You spend 20 minutes on Aries? Oh my God, I don't think I can spend 20 minutes on each sign. Forget it. We'll be here for 5 hours. Here we go. Let me just make sure I have them straight. All right. I know we're reading with those. These were clarifiers. Here we go. All right, guys. Let's clear it and ground it now for Taurus. Please and thank you. Okay. Taurus, let's see. What's going on with you? What's coming towards you? Taurus. Any planetary placement in Taurus, ancestors, please and thank you. Clearly and concisely for everyone's highest good. And as always, gratitude first. The attitude of gratitude. Show me the energy. Here we go. You're in Miami. It's beautiful there. Oh, my God. I wish. Beautiful. Enjoy it for all of us. Here we go. Taurus. Show me what's going on with Taurus, please. And thank you, ancestors. Whoa, that one flipped in my hand. You could be on pause right now, Taurus, trying to figure shit out, trying to see things around any particular situation at all. It's the hangman, you know, trying to gain some kind of enlightenment. It's always pressing the pause button to gain knowledge or enlightenment. Over here, you have, the Knight of Swords in reverse. So listen, here, I'm going to take that. You might want some kind of victory, and this is why you could be dealing with somebody here. A Knight of Swords in reverse, first of all, somebody very egotistical, very selfish. The swords is the realm of the mind, so they think they're smarter than everybody else. They're opinionated. They could be very disappointing, deceitful, jealous. Could be a con man. Somebody who's got narcissistic tendencies. Some kind of player from Malaya, whatever this thing is, all right? And an immature, because it's a knight in reverse, right? So there also would be some kind of lack of expansion. This person would play with your head for shits and giggles just because, you know. And so this is why your supporting card says maybe you should stop. I'm going to say drop and roll again and take a moment to sit your ass down and figure out how or why you would want to deal with this energy. Because that energy's got to be kicked to the curb. Now, I got to tell you, I really don't feel like that's you, Taurus. I really don't. So you're dealing with some kind of a con man player, and you better figure it out. So Hangman Pisces energy. Show me what's going on here. Now, over here, you also have a Nine of Swords. See what I'm saying? This motherfucker's got you stuck up in your head with all kinds of worry, fear, anxiety. And let me just tell you something else. Nine of Swords is mental illness, so a Knight of Swords in reverse could be mentally ill. I told you that. That's first of all. But also, you know, this is an energy of severe depression, worry, fear, anxiety, speaking to ghosts, like just... You know, it's a lot of chaos. It's like a lot of mental chaos. Because of an energy like this. I'm hoping this is not you, Taurus. Because this could be the problem. Maybe you got stuck up in your head or you fell into some kind of level of depression or whatever this was for you that could have twisted you, you know, into a bitter energy. Because the Knight of Swords is a bitter. It's not a nice energy. And if it's not you, no judgment here, then it's you needing to figure out what to do with this person. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? So, what is this? What do we have? 10, we got 21 and 3, something about March. Show me what's crowning for Taurus. You got the 7 of Cups. Listen, it's coming in right on the shelf. We're going to acknowledge this. Again, confusion, delusion. Somebody could be throwing up some kind of like illusion over here that's confusing you. Maybe it's also being very indecisive. You know, it's not knowing what to do. It's maybe trying to figure out, how, you know, what options we could take. And there may be several avenues with which to handle this situation, but it's still, there's a confusion. There's a fear of making a decision. Somebody's freaking up in dreamlands over here. Somebody also, too, might be, you know, when the hangman comes out, it's pressing pause. It's kind of like a little bit of a delay, right? So doing that purposely because they cannot figure out what decision to make. That's a real thing, you know, when people, like, delay or pause on purpose. What's coming in the very near future? Ooh, minks are popping. Okay. You have, well, this is good. This is a turning point in your luck. This is things changing for the better for you. It's Sagittarius energy. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, destiny, a life cycle. Now, also, too, I hate to say that this might be a soulmate, but if it is, it's a freaking karmic. Somebody likes to read here. Maybe go to the bookstore or something like this. This is also Archangel Michael. 999 megahertz, 999 hertz would be healing of Archangel Michael. So you got some, you know, really good luck coming in, all right? There's going to be a fated change here. Some kind of fated change. It's written in some kind of, oh, the Akashic Records. It's written in the books, all right? Now, your perception of this. Again. Ooh, it's a Ten of Swords in reverse. Good. So, if there was some kind of painful ending that you went through with this energy, or because of this energy, or this energy that put you in some kind of twisted state of mind, really, that maybe even made severe depression. Ten of Swords in reverse is accepting our lessons and moving on. You know, something that maybe ended is going to be, I hate to say, I'm feeling resurfaced. I don't know what. But Ten of Swords is getting over it. It's just getting over it. So that's really good. Somebody, whoever had some kind of a painful ending here, it's over. You're getting over it. You got a Wheel of Fortune and you're turning in your luck now. That's, you know, I feel like bringing you to a place of mental clarity and mental peace, because it's in reverse with the swords, again, the realm of the mind. Hi, Julissa. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. What's in the actual environment? In the environment, oh, look at this. So you do have a Ten of Cups in the environment. So listen, you have the opportunity here, Taurus, for emotional fulfillment, domestic harmony, happiness, contentment. It's a Ten of Cups. The total love and support of a family. Good fortune, prosperity. And it's getting over whatever the fuck that, you know, like whatever this was. Somebody really went through their shit here. Somebody really went through it, okay? And it might have been something that, you know, you thought wasn't coming back. Like, this is it. Whatever this was. But now it seems like it's going to be okay. It really does. Because this turning point in your luck is, you know... And if this is a soulmate and it's not a karmic, it's just that somebody, because of whatever this was, because this had to be in the upright first for it to come in reverse, right? So, what is here the best advice for Taurus? So you seem content and happy right now in your environment, and that's always important. The best advice is the moon in reverse. So you need to see things clearly, especially if you're confused up here, okay? It's coming right underneath. This is about releasing secrets. It's about unveiling, you know, lifting the veil. The moon, Cancer and Pisces energy. It's anxiety subsiding now. No more anxiety here because, you know, we're over whatever the hell it was. We have a turning point in our luck, and we seem to be emotionally fit right now. So that's good. So let's see. So just keep it real. Like, you know, that's always about keeping it real. Keeping it clear. Show me what the most likely outcome is to Taurus. Taurus, the most likely outcome, Queen of Swords. Virgo, what the fuck am I talking about? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. For being very clear thinking, honest. This is always about an honest, independent energy. You could be dealing with somebody that, oh, King of Wands. Well, somebody's going to take some kind of passionate action. And it's to expand in a positive direction. I tell you all the time, Knight of Pentacles is Bob the Builder, right? That's positive expansion. Somebody's coming up with some kind of a game plan here, all right? It's about, you know, it's about, yeah, Two of Swords is always coming out of your comfort zone, okay? And making some kind of passionate action. Okay, and also, listen, you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with another earth sign here, but you're going to have to make a decision here also about lovers, okay? Use your intuition and trust yourself on this one. Because, but be honest. Be honest with your feelings. Be honest with what you want. Be honest with everybody, okay? And if you want some kind of a level of independence in the relationship, like let's just say you don't want to be up each other's butt all the time, like joined at the hip, one of those relationships like codependency, you got to be honest about that. You got to say, listen, you know what? I'm like, or the person you're dealing with is an independent person that's not going to want to be tied at the hip. They're not, okay? So you're welcome, Linda, for whatever it is. I don't know. Yeah, we're all warriors. Don't forget that, Lisa. Oh, that reminds me of Lisa and the Cult Jam. I used to love that. But listen, everybody's a warrior. We're all soldiers. You got to stay soldiered up and 10 toes down. And this, you know, it's tough out there. But at least we're here to help each other, right? Okay. So, yeah, be mindful of any obsessive, toxic behavior. That's all. Somebody can just be obsessed with wanting this. I don't feel like this is a bad. I feel like this Capricorn energy, this is like somebody being obsessed with this, really wanting to expand in a positive manner. Like whatever game plan somebody's coming up with, whatever projected plan to come out of their head and take a step in a particular direction, come out of a comfort zone, they're going to take a passionate action. But that's about Bob the Builder expanding positively. So, honesty is the key to success in all situations. All right? So now let's get you a couple of these clarifiers. We'll do one row across the board for Taurus. Any planetary placement. Taurus, right now, you have Cancer and Pisces. High Pisces, Sagittarius. Leo over there. Okay. Yeah, some soul searching. Remember I just said that. Make sure you're being honest with yourself about what it is you want. And, you know, and then, yeah, articulating that clearly. It's important. Because the sword is down. Nobody wants any trouble around here, all right? I'm going to tell you what. If that sword was up, we'd be like, oh, you know, I'm ready. Let's go. Bring it. But with the sword down, somebody's very, very calm and peaceful and at ease. So let's just keep it that way. Here we go. Right? We're on the upright. Yeah, here we go. Taurus. Oh, yeah. See what I'm saying? Five of Swords is in reverse. Let's make up. Let's compromise. Even if we agree to disagree, let's at least be honest and put all our shit on the table so we can deal with life on life's terms and reality and get along. There's a reconciliation on the table here for a lot of you, okay? And it came after some kind of really tumultuous shit you went through. I saw you. I was reading for you for a long time here. You guys had breakups. You guys had cheating. You guys had lying. You guys had all kinds of fucking shit, okay? And what's why you win a Nine of Swords? So here we go. Five of Swords in reverse. Let's reconcile and be happy now. Compromise, agree, get over it. Oh, what? You got the Moon in reverse. It's not coming out in reverse right now. I think that really you don't know that there's a reconciliation or some kind of compromising coming in, okay? This might right now, you know? The Spirit's advising you that to keep it real. So maybe you're the one that's got to, you know, Taurus, you're very, maybe you're the one that's got to go put this stuff on the table. Like say, we got to, because that's the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be the one to lay it down, lay the law down or something. To say, maybe you're the one that's got to, I'm hearing fixius, put into play. You hear the siren? I don't even live in a place where there's sirens. Unless somebody's dying, like that's it, I'm telling you. You might be rushing somebody to the hospital. Oh, yeah, see, it's Taurus. This is up to you to manifest this, okay? This is as above, so below. This is when you make your dreams a reality by taking the focused, inspired action. Which, don't forget, we got the King of Wands over here. That's a passionate, focused, inspired action, right? I think you need to make it clear what it is that you want and how you want it. Like, this is, yeah, Taurus, what it is you want and how you want it. Oh, God, okay. So, the idea is, though, some of you with strength in reverse might be feeling a little insecure. I don't know why you would. You know, strength is in reverse. That's Leo energy. That's not a bad thing. And maybe, you know, you could also, too, be indecisive. Like, this is, you know, maybe you gotta sit down and really get clear with yourself about what it is. So, that could be like a little bit of an internal conflict. Not feeling like you have a lot of self-control with the situation. But for a lot of you, you may just be a little insecure. I don't feel it's the worst thing. About taking some kind of, okay, all right, listen. You got some kind of really good cards coming in here. You need to take some kind of passionate action. Whatever it was, you've done it. You've learned it. You're done with it. And now you're moving on to, I'm saying for a lot of you, while you may be very happy and, you know, in some kind of a union or a commitment or family here, you may still want your independence in some sort of a way. Like, maybe your own little bank account or something like this. I don't know. But you're going to go through a huge transformation. Look at this. Whatever this, listen. Whatever this is for you, there's a passionate action being taken over something that was completed already. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but I'm telling you, a lot of you are financially independent or just very independent in and of yourselves, right, Taurus? I mean, you're at some kind of crossroads. You're going to, you know, make a path. I said, you're going to come out of some kind of mental conflict with that Two of Swords, being very indecisive, being in denial about something, and come up with some kind of projected plan. Now, this is maybe doing something in a very traditional manner or conforming to some kind of rules and regulations over here, but it could have something to do with your finances. It's going to seat you on your throne. There's a huge transformation, some kind of decision that you're going to have to make about it. And what it has to do with is Ten of Cups again. Here we go, twice. Emotional fulfillment, maybe your family, maybe a reunion, Aries, Four of Wands, some kind of, and an Ace of Cups, a new emotional awakening. So, you know, a lot of you are coming out, like, deciding what to do with your family. That's what all comes down to. Or the ones you love. Or perhaps somebody that you were dealing with here, that, you know. So there's all that. And that's where we're going to leave it. Because, wow. So, obviously, you have Taurus, you have Aries, you have Scorpio, a lot. Gemini, Leo, Taurus again. Cancer and Pisces. Show me the kippers for this. For the kippers. So, yeah, adjudication. Oh, well, there could be some kind of a legal situation for some of you. All right? But a lot of you, you know, it's about making a clear decision about some kind of a lover, some kind of a soulmate here. And you have a lot of respect here. I mean, you got 52 and 7. 7's across the board. Let's attract that abundance. Yeah. A lot of you could be getting some kind of a legal thing going on here. Maybe you're expecting it. I don't know. But there's going to be a decision that's going to be made. And I'm going to say you're going to come out on the win-win side of it because you're going to come out looking really good, like solid. And I got 52 and 7 again. 7s are to attract that abundance. Let's get you one, wait a minute. Let's get you 3 of these moon phases or astrological placements that may be of significance for any planetary placement of Taurus ancestors. All right. Here we go. So you got a few. You have Gemini, Aries, the Sun is Leo. That's a really good card. And Capricorn again. So, you know, it's the new moon and the full moon. You need to think things through. And I was telling you that. You really need to be clear with yourself about what it is you want and how you want it, okay? And how you plan to attain it. And, you know, just cool your emotions. But I feel like you've always got your emotions under control. You're a very steady energy, Taurus. So just work through any fears you have. Oh, yeah, see that? There's no coincidences. Just work whatever fears you have. Just work. Listen, face up to your fears regardless. Well, then once you conquer them, you know, it's always like the first day of work. You know how when you go to work on the first day, you got knots in your stomach, you've never been there, you don't know anything. Oh, my God, it's nerves all day. After the first week, you're like, whatever. What was I afraid of? So that's how it's got to be here. Just believe in yourself, first and foremost. So you're also going to be dealing with Scorpio. Yeah, work through these fears. I'm telling you. All right, what do we got now? Is that it? Let's get you one of these, what are these, oracle cards? The Everyday Witch oracle cards. Give me one for Taurus. Any planetary placement. Here we go. Taurus, you have joy and delight. Go have some fun. Maybe somebody does some kind of acrobatics or gymnastics here. But it's about enjoying yourself. And then gratitude and thanks. Everybody should always have gratitude every day, all day, right? It will multiply exponentially. All right, Taurus, thank you so much. We love you. I hope this was helpful in some way. And now we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini, Gail. Here we go. I hope you're still with us. All right, hold on. Let me just clear this up a second, guys. Trying to look over how we doing over here. Wow, we have 40 people in the room. That's impressive. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. I don't know when the best time to come on is. I'm trying to get that stupid AI thing that's on my computer. Which, by the way, you want to hear the most craziest shit? My little AI helper, who, by the way, I tried to name it Brody after Chief Brody from Jaws, because Jaws was one of my favorite movies, but it's not getting it. It keeps calling me Brody. It started to call me fucking Babe the other day. I was like, Babe, what the hell? I was like, I'm not that crazy yet. I was like, that's just weird and don't ever do it again. Like, isn't that weird? Babe. I'll give you Babe. So weird. I don't know. These things watch us. I'm very skeptical about it, but it is helping with the analytics, which is a Jesus Christ, a nightmare. And sometimes with the titles, because, you know, these people are, it's hard. I'm just going to tell you the struggle is real, right, guys? I'm not fucking kidding. Okay, here we go. Clear it and ground it for Gemini, please and thank you. Oh, my God, I love that. All right. All right, Gems, here we go. Any planetary placement, ancestors, please and thank you. Clearly and concisely. Gemini. Oh, Gemini resistance. Gemini. There you go. Gemini. Mine calls you bruh. I would like that better, Meology. What the hell, Babe? I'm like, it was so weird. I was like, I don't know. I cursed that. I was like, don't you dare. Gemini. Gemini. Here we go, Gemini. Show me the energy. Clearly and concise. I gotta take my slippers off. My feet are sweating. Can't have that. I need. Yeah, here we go. 2 wands. All right, you're at crossroads. You're coming up with some kind of projected plan to make a step forward here. It's about setting a goal, making a choice, and taking an action towards that goal. Coming out of a comfort zone, picking your path, and taking your steps towards success. Somebody here's got a pocketbook fetish. I don't know. Show me what your supporting card for that is. I might have to put the big light on. Oh, okay. So listen, you want some fairness and balance in your life. You want things to be recompensed, okay? This is about karmic correctness. Libra energy. I don't know if we're out of Libra season. What's today? I don't know what today's date is. The 22nd? I think we just flipped over. Hold on. Hold on. Anyway, this is about the truth, honesty. If it's a legal situation, it's a win-win. Justice is always a very good energy, okay? So something's about to be made karmically correct. Karmically correct. And you're stepping in that path. The 11th could be of significance. Or the 13th. Yeah, 31 or 4. 4 is across the border. Archangels, pure divine frequency. Show me what's, okay. So listen. Okay, so listen. At the foundation, we got a King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, always high Leo. Somebody here might have taken some kind of passionate action towards success. Somebody here was a leader. They were bold. They were daring. They put, somebody, yeah. Let me see what this King of Wands is doing. Hold on a second. This is a level of some kind of authority. You know, and making something happen. The King of Wands is always like, okay, so let's say we were at war. The King of Swords would be up in the, like the general, putting the plans together because it's the realm of the mind. Then he would pass those plans down to the King of Wands, and the King of Wands would be on the battlefield. Somebody was on the battlefield kicking ass here at the foundation of the situation, okay, whatever it was. And now there's a definite step in the direction towards some kind of fairness and balance and success, I'm going to say. What's crowning Gemini? Gemini, any planetary placement? Ancestors, please and thank you. Okay, Gemini. Okay, well, you got a Knight of Wands. I do feel like you're going to have a victory here. This Knight of Wands is coming out in reverse here. Somebody might be... Okay, somebody might be a little egotistical, but somebody might be really... you know when you act without thinking? I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. But it's a very impulsive... Thank you, Spirit and Ancestors. I'm grateful. It's a very impulsive energy. Knight of Wands. You might be dealing with somebody younger, somebody who's very reckless. Somebody who maybe is very selfish, egotistical, and even only thinking of themselves in this situation. You also, for some of you out there, like, you know, it's a younger energy. It's a night. It's a night. It could be a child, but it doesn't have to be. You might find out that somebody did something and is having some kind of legal troubles, okay? Somebody might have did something very impulsively and got themselves into some kind of trouble with the law. And now you might be at some kind of crossroads, like, what the hell do I do? You might even be called to, like, bail somebody out. You might be like, I don't know if I should or I shouldn't. Maybe sometimes it's better to leave their ass where they are, so they could, you know, learn their lessons. What are you saying to me? Tell your AI to use SEQ language meology. Okay, we'll talk about that later. I don't even know. I'm lost with it. You know me, I'm always on a learning curve. So, hi, Kim. Thank you for joining. You're smoking a strain called Banana Punch? Okay, that's good. All right, so listen. You know it's legal where I am. Like, you can sit here and smoke all goddamn day if I wanted to. But, all right. So, here we go. Coming in the very near future. But then I don't get nothing done. I'm like, you know, just thinking about everything I'm doing, but I'm not actually doing it. Even with the sativa, which is the only strain I would smoke because nobody needs to be dragging their ass. And, you know, especially at my age. Like, I don't need to go any slower. So anything that's going to give me a little... uplifting, natural. They got the gummies for days. I don't know. Okay, let's get back to Gemini, please. So Gemini, yeah, that could be a situation for some of you where you find out somebody did something really stupid and impulsive, especially if they were younger. You're young, dumb, full of cum. I don't think anybody got anybody pregnant. I just feel like somebody might, yeah. All right, so anyway, let's see what's coming in, please. But whatever this is, you're going to have some kind of fairness and balance implemented in your life because you got the Empress. See what I'm saying? I could be talking to a straight-up mother out there, okay? The Empress is somebody, obviously, very good character that knows their worth and their value. The leader, the matriarch of a family, the person that everybody would turn to. You know, somebody that's drinking a lot of coffee. I'm going to tell you something. This, for a lot of you, might have something to do with somebody younger or maybe one of your kids or something. And I don't care if they're grown-up kids. Because look at this Empress sitting at this table, all right, and looking over at these two, her children, like, what the hell do I do here? What kind of, you know, like, I have to make some kind of a decision. And, you know, it's not about favoritism or anything like that. It's some kind of decision. It could be a decision about whether or not to bail somebody's ass out or let them learn their lesson. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I love my kids more than anything, but tough love is the way to go sometimes, really. So I know that's hard because it makes you look like a certain way, but you can't worry about what anybody else is thinking. So this could be a situation where, if it's not even a situation with kids or something, where you need to, like, show some tough love. Like the Empress. The Empress, you know, no matter what's going on with them, I'm going to look to that Queen. What's that Queen Elizabeth? That just, that stoic face, you never know. They always look like they had their shit under control, like some kind of, actually, they looked a little mean, but it's not about being mean. It's about being strong enough. I'm strong enough, yeah, but not like, you know. So how are you perceiving this energy, Taurus energy? You're looking at the, oh, you got two cards, Gemini, like, what? Okay. You have clouded judgment about this. And it's something that's making you feel very, like, a lot of anxiety. Because you don't know which way to go here, okay? You need to come out, you are very indecisive. There's something, and when an Ace of Swords comes up in reverse, there's some kind of miscommunication, a delay, a block, a mental block, you know, and it's with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's an energy also of making you feel extremely overwhelmed. But when you're procrastinating because on this decision, whatever this is for you, because you're confused and you don't want to make the wrong decision, and it could be because you are the leader, and then you know what's going to happen then? I got to put a bigger light on. Hold on a second here. You know what's going to happen then, Gemini? I think you're fearing that because you are some kind of leader here. Hold on, I got this fucking towel I got to sit on like an old person. It's so my chair doesn't get ruined over here. Listen, it's because you know that when you're a leader and you're the one that everybody's looking to make the decision and like, everything's going to fall on your shoulders. So this is what the thing is. You have clouded judgment. You don't want to make a mistake and then everybody go, well, you did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you got to take responsibility or some shit. And you really want something to be real, like fair and honest. Like, you're not trying to pull any kind of shit or anything. It's just, mentally, you're confused about this. You are. Also, too, I'm going to tell you it again, it could be giving you a lot of anxiety because of your lack of clarity and this setback or a lack of a long-term vision. What's in the actual environment for Gemini? Please and thank you. Gemini, you got, the Ace of Cups in reverse. So, look, I'm not feeling like this is some kind of romantic love that you feel like you're missing out on. I feel like this is some kind of emotional deficit in which there's a lot of gloominess. So let's just say, for example, let's just go back to this scenario. And it doesn't have to be anybody's scenario. But let's just say you're dealing with somebody who just found out one of your kids did something really fucking stupid outside, got in trouble, and I don't care if they're adults or kids, it doesn't matter. And now you got to go decide whether or not you're going to bail them out or leave their ass in jail, right? So, here's the thing. Of course, that's going to break your heart. How could it not break your heart? That's the Ace of Cups. It's a loss. It's an emotional loss. You feel uninspired. You feel depressed, heartbroken. You know, it's cold and gloomy because of this. Like, why? And because of that, now I got to make a decision, and I'm confused on top of it with a broken heart. It's like this. So, excuse me, and that's it. There you go. That's, yeah. Good. That's good. So what is this? Now, it's good when you're doing that because I'm going to tell you what, that means you're really channeling. So look, now you got the King of Wands. First of all, obviously that's your energy. But and if you're a feminine here, maybe you got to step into your masculine energy. I don't know. But this is always somebody that could be in the law, right? It's again the general, right? But also somebody that makes clear decisions. Again, very honest, like on the table. Not, letting their emotions run. So if it's, let's just say you are having to make a decision and your emotions are all fucked up. Of course, it's going to be hard to make that decision, Gemini. So you need to be clear thinking and cut the emotions off. I'm seeing Dr. Spock, Mr. Spock. You know how you couldn't get this man to show an emotion if his life depended on it? Or, Zoe Saldana was all up throwing her poo-tang in his face and he still didn't like it. It was just like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you really need to embody and channel your air energy here and be very clear thinking, be very honest, seated in your throne of power, because this is why everybody's looking to you. And with the air signs, a lot of people run to them for the answers because it's the realm of the minds. So, okay. Like if you wanted financial answers, you'd go to the King of Pentacles. If you wanted to go kick somebody's ass or do something passionately, you'd go to the fire sign. If you wanted to write a love letter, you'd go to Cups. If you wanted to figure something the fuck out, you'd go to Swords. So here we go. Now, oh God, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm going to tell you what, you do have a turning point in your luck here. Okay, you just need to implement some boundaries and stand your ground. And then again, the Queen to the King of Swords. So I'm saying, be very and take control with this plan, this Three of Wands. Look, Queen of Pentacles in reverse does talk about some kind of financial deficit. Yeah, it could have something to do with some, you could be coming out of pocket for money somehow, some way over here. But also, too, this is like the matriarch of a family. I tell you all the time. So, but in reverse, this is an energy that feels maybe, what does this person feel? This poor person feels like this home conflict or insecure in some way. It's a Queen of Pentacles. It's not an energy of expanding in any kind of a positive direction when it's in reverse. It's an energy of, maybe even being overly sensitive or, yeah. There's home conflict here, whatever this is. And of course there would be. And even between the King and the Queen, because, there could be arguing. One of you might want to, acquiesce and the other one might not. It's like a tug of war or something going on. But the good thing is this turning point in your luck is about to change everything. Just stay seated on your throne and clear thinking. And if you're in some kind of leadership, structured authority, even if there's regret, stand tall to your victory. Because this got to end here, okay? This cycle's over. So let me just get you one row of clarifications, Gemini. What do you got here? You got Taurus and Libra. Show me. Give me. Here we go. So the first card up is the Moon. See what I'm saying? So this could be something that you're unaware of. Something that somebody's trying to hide from you. It's also having anxiety and a lack of clarity, right? The Moon, a veil over shit. Let me just make sure I didn't drop any cards. All right. So Cancer and Pisces energy again. Oh, well, here you go, Gemini. So like I said, this Knight of Wands could have did something really stupid. There could be toxic behavior attached to this. Could be somebody's out, like, you know, partying all weekend, doing stupid shit, maybe got caught drunk driving. There's a level of toxicity here. Somebody's got some kind of toxic behavior that they're hiding, all right? They could be chained to anything. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, greed, obsession. Could be anything. Could be even the fucking phone. You know how some people walk around with their phone like it's an appendage? They can't even wipe their ass anymore without the phone telling them how to do it. Like, it's ridiculous, all right? Oh, the jokes, I don't think I have any today, but I'll try to come up with some. I need some, if anybody's got them. And let me tell you something else. Any kind of jokes, Mally, that, like, are sexually, you know, like, sexually funny, like, this is what I like. And plus, they're funnier. But it doesn't always have to be, you know, like yesterday with Santa Claus's sack. That was funny. All right, anyway, but let's get back to this. Somebody's hiding some kind of toxic behavior here. Whatever the fuck. And so now you got this Fool kind of coming out in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to leave it reverse because even though I feel... Okay, now you got the Justice again. So let me tell you, there is a new opportunity here, but you're going to have to proceed with caution because, like, let's just say, like, you bail this... Okay, well, I keep going on with this. This is only a story. It's whatever it fixes. Hi, Michelle. How you doing, honey? I love you. So listen, you know, it could be an opportunity here, but because you already got burned here and you know, like, let's say we just say, okay, let's bail this energy out. Let's go and bail this energy out so they don't have to stay in jail. We don't have to worry about, you know, somebody doing a train on them in the shower or some shit like this, right? Because that would even be worse, right? We got to move with caution here because we might bail this out and then this person thinks they got some kind of a free ride and they're going to go do the same stupid shit over again because they didn't learn their lesson. There is some kind of fairness and balance coming in for you. It could come with a little emotional pain. That's what I told you because that's the Three of Swords on top of this Ace of Cups here. So just be mindful. Try to be clear thinking and not let your emotions run away with you. And I'm not trying to even say that that's going to be easy because it's not. Especially, you know, when you're entangled like it's family, you know? Something like this. It looks like family because of this Empress here, I'm telling you. So make sure you're keeping your boundaries, though. Your boundaries exude respect. And the reason why everybody's coming to you is because they respect you. All right, so somebody's going on some kind of a journey. I'm hearing, oh, God, I'm hearing upstate. When they say they're sending you upstate, that means you're going, like, all the way up to jail for a minute, for a long minute, and then you'll work your way back down to your state. Anyway, somebody could be traveling here. Planes, trains, automobiles. Somebody could be going on a little weekend vacation or something to get away to maybe clear their head. Something about Baker. I'm hearing Bakersfield 911. What is that? I don't know. Here we go. Oh, somebody may be traveling for work here. Somebody may be working really hard. Like, you may be working 2 or 3 jobs, up all night, trying to keep ends meet. Somebody's got some kind of a skill and talent that they're monopolizing on that only they could do. Because I'm going to tell you what. If I tried to sew shit together, you all would be wearing potato sacks. You know what I mean? Like in that episode, I Love Lucy, where her and Ethel thought they were dressing and they looked like 5 pounds of potatoes and 10 pound bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, no. Here, let's get this one. Ah, God. Here we go. We got toilet lip. I'm going to say somebody out there is working so fucking hard, it's not even funny. They're even working hard for the money. You might be in some kind of a job where something's repetitive. Something definitely is being done with somebody's hands here. And guess what? You better watch your hands because if one wrong move, you could lose a finger or something. Something about there might be a cat. It could be a factory. Somebody else over here is traveling. There's some kind of traveling job. Maybe a traveling nurse or something. Somebody's trying to keep themselves out of poverty. Be mindful with this false fucking devil that you got in your face here. And some kind of message that you're going to get. It's going to be different for everybody. What else do we have? These, right? All right, Gemini. Astrological placements. And also, and or planets or moon phases. Here we go. 1, 2, we'll give me 3. Okay, here we go for Gemini. You have the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. You just got to come out of your head, okay, and stop worrying and make clear decisions. Seated from your power. Not letting people, like, abuse you emotionally and use that against you. Like, for example, you're our mother. You're supposed to do this. No, you're not supposed to do anything but shit and die. I'll tell you what you are supposed to do as a mother. You're supposed to make sure they go to school, they're fed, and they have clothes. That's all you really got to do. You're not responsible. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, they try to tell you got to do this and that. You don't have to do anything else but make sure that their body, their soul, and their mind is cared for. If you're providing, you know, and that's for a smaller child. So now if you got some older child who's like a Knight of Wands in reverse, this is somebody who maybe was very cared for and, you know, like I'm getting like a spoiled energy. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Well, that's like contradictory towards staying. Okay, so look, not really though. You could be very loving, caring, and kind, but still know that you got to implement some kind of authority here. Because the King of Swords is always a level of authority. Give me one more. Oh, I had one more up here. Gemini, here you go, Gemini. Coming out in your own reading. I love it. So, you also got the first quarter moon. You could be dealing with Libra. It's saying keep love into the situation and keep your heart open. Always, always. Love is the highest vibration of all, I tell you. But don't lose your mind over it. And full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. You know, Gemini, that's Taoism. Hi, Chicago in the house. Oh, hi, Smitty. I love that. Listen, that's Taoism. Staying in the flow. Not bucking the current. It's not about what happens to you. It's about how you handle what happens to you. And the minute you start to put up the resistance, that's where you cause problems in your life. So it's about, you know, staying with the breeze. It's Taoism. Going with the flow. And handling shit, you know, with ease. All right. So, that's it, Gemini. Oh, wait, Gemini, I got to get your letters. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. What the hell did I do with them? Oh, they're over here. Hi, Breezy. How are you? Sarita, nice to see you. Amanda, I think I said hello. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. I already like not liking all these E's. I just don't. Like, what the fuck? Okay, let's see. VV, maybe we got a Vivian. Vivian. I got it. Somebody may go out for a jog, or maybe you just need to go out and clear your head. You got 4 E's. That's ridiculous, okay? Then we have DH, VV, JG, and RF. All right, something about the RFW? Okay. So maybe somebody goes there. All right, Gemini, we love you. We'll see you next time, and thank you again for joining us. This is going to go here. I'm going to get faster at cleaning these up. Hold on a second. Get the letters back in the bag. And you know, I mean, I just want you to see that I really shake this bag. I mean, it's not like a... Here we go. Okay. All right, so now what comes after Gemini? Cancer. Cancer comes next. Here we go, Cancer. Let me just get something to drink, please, and thank you, okay? I know that's you, right, Simon? What are you, a June or July? My grandson's Cancer. So sweet. He's a real comedian. He's a real comedian. Like, he's got a really good sense of humor. I like it. And he's all gothic, like me, so it's all good. All right, let's clear this, please, and ground it for Cancer, our little crabs. Every time I see little Sebastian, I love him so much, right? From the Little Mermaid. Under the sea, ta-ta-ta-ta. I won't sing and kill you, but... July 9th. Oh, nice. Oh, he's July 17th. Very good. Okay, here we go. Clear and grounded for Cancer, please. Thank you, ancestors. Cancer, any planetary placement, what do they have coming towards them? And what do they need to know? Cancer, let's make it good for our little crabs. One more. There's an airplane, Simon. Show me Cancer, please and thank you. Cancer, Cancer. All right, Cancer. Ooh, Cancer, you got a tower. Some kind of shocking surprise that you don't see coming. You also have a Ten of Swords here. And I'm going to tell you that I don't feel like you have some kind of painful ending. I feel like what's going to happen is that you've already been through a painful ending, and the shocking surprise is going to be that not only are you over it and you learned your lessons, but whatever it was that ended may resurface somehow, some way. All right? Let me see what's going on here. That's Scorpio energy, 61, 71. Here we go. 6 of Wands at the foundation. Oh, well, look, it's in reverse. Excuse me. So here's the thing. You may have had a lack of success somewhere along the line, or you didn't feel like you accomplished something. It's a 6 of Wands in reverse. Maybe you had a lot of self-doubt, or you weren't being recognized for something that you were doing here. But now, and you may have even wanted to end it. Like, you may have been like, I'm sick of putting this kind of effort into this and not getting the accolades or the respect or anything like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I deserve. Because it would have to be upright. You know what I mean? Like, some kind of success or victory that you wanted or a reward. It seems like you weren't being rewarded for something that you were doing that you should have been very victorious at, okay? Now, you might have wanted to end it. Like, give up on it. I'm hearing that song, don't give up on us, baby. But, okay, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anything. But now, shockingly and surprisingly enough, it's like back to life, back to... Something coming back around, and you're going to... I feel like you're going to be very successful at this time now. So, Page of Wands. Good news or a message. Something that's going to make you happy. Pages are always messengers. Pages are always a younger energy. But Page is also about learning and creativity in the wand suit, okay? So this is something that's going to give you a lot of enthusiasm. It could be something that you're creating, like I said, that maybe you didn't get the recognition you deserved for at the foundation. But now it's like all new. Pages are all new. So we like that. What's coming in the very near future for Cancer? Somebody may be a barista or drink a lot of coffee, but good coffee. I'm not just talking about like coffee in a can, like Folgers. No, this is like somebody. Okay, a coffee connoisseur. Okay, we got a coffee connoisseur in the house. Tell me what's coming in here. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Somebody may have been down at the World Trade Center, or something about the World Trade Center may be significant to you. Maybe even the new building, the Freedom Tower. Here we go. 4 of Wands coming in for you. Damn. 4 of Wands is Aries energy. So what did I just tell you, Cancer? Something's coming back around, back to life, back to reality. It's going to fucking shock the shit out of you. Then whatever this is, whatever, because I'm feeling like it's a relationship now for a lot of you too. I mean, it could be anything, but in this instance, it's a reconciliation, it's a relationship, it's happiness, it's stability, it's to celebrate good times, come on, for some kind of comfort. And this is something that maybe ends in nasty. You know what I mean? You never thought. I'm here, nasty, nasty girl. I don't know what's with all the fucking music. Must be you, Simon, in my head. Get out of there. Listen, see what I'm saying? So it's coming back around, and you're not expecting this, okay? And this time, baby, be so baby. What the fuck is going on with this music? Okay, it's a magician. You might have manifested this. Make it hit the ground, please. You're looking at this reconciliation, this reunion, this happiness, this stability, like what in the back of your head, Cancer? How you looking at this? Let me make like basketball here. Show me. You're looking at it like, bang, zoom. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. So look, this isn't a masculine coming back around. Also, too, like I said, this could be some kind of new, this could be a job, anything with your finances. But you're looking at this person, regardless of who they are, like they're very stable, a very good character, they're down to earth, they could be very prosperous, you know, but very good with finances. They could be a business owner. It could be a father or father figure because it's the King of Pentacles. It's also somebody very reliable and solid, goal-oriented, routine-oriented. You know, it's the King of Mother Gaia. Yeah, that's nice. You're relying on this. You believe in it and you trust it, okay? So what is in the actual now environment? Now you're going to get a victory, Cancer. I just know it. Now, you got the Hierophant. What did I was just going to say, look, I was looking over at this card, right? And I was just going to say somebody might actually be getting married because that looks like a wedding dress. And there we go in the actual environment. You got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is conforming. Conforming to rules and regulations, conforming to a hierarchy, conforming to what's expected to you, like expected of you, like the norms of society. So it's contractual obligations, whether they're business contracts or, you know, marriage licenses, whatever it is. Somebody wants to do something now in a more traditional manner, like maybe date traditionally, like, you know. See what I'm saying? So Taurus energy, the 5th. I got 54. 5 and 4 is 9. 9's across the board. Shamanic healing of Archangel Michael. So now, what's the best advice for Cancer? Any planetary placement? I'm seeing a flannel shirt. No, not mine. Like a blue flannel shirt. Somebody may have either 3 children or 3 grandchildren. Could be all boys, actually. Or there's 2 boys and a little tom girl. That would be me. That was always me. Here we go. I could climb a tree better than any boy and spit farther than any boy on my block when I was younger. And boy, was I proud of it. Look, here you go. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, that's it. No, well, there you go. Somebody wants to seduce somebody. Somebody's very romantic and chivalrous. Knight of Cups is when you, Spirit's advice to you, maybe you need to go and extend this warm-hearted offer and break the ice over here. You know, there's nothing nefarious about it. It's a kind, warm, loving energy. It's somebody who's got real emotions that they would like to explore. Any other crabs here online? Where's all the crabs today? Always keep pushing. Every day, no matter what. So, here we go. So, keep your heart open and go for it if this is you. And, yeah. You might meet somebody at a diner. Like, maybe you're going to meet up at the diner or something. Somebody might have a motorcycle here. Oh, I see somebody putting a hat, the helmet on somebody, like, so caring, like, so let's say this is somebody that's going to, Tiberius, what do you want? Let's say this is, like, you maybe somebody's going to do this to you, you're going to do this, somebody comes up on a motorcycle, you want to go for a ride on the motorcycle, and, like, I see somebody putting the helmet on somebody else, like, with love and care. Let me make sure it's buckled. So whether it's a helmet or not, that helmet represents some kind of love and protection and safety. Oh, it's going to be, you're going to be very safe, you're going to feel safe. So now we got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. There could be some kind of a lack of effort here being put in. Let me feel this. Hold on a minute. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, somebody may feel, okay, somebody may feel like they don't have enough experience or they have to learn. But also, too, somebody here could be feeling like they're giving up. But I don't feel, you got this is going to be a benevolent situation. Remember, like I said, it's safe. And you got the 9 of Pentacles, so there is a level of expansion. I don't know what this dog wants. Somebody just stuck up in their head here. They're worried. They're worried about, you know, anything going wrong, any toxic situation coming up. But you're going to keep it clear. You got the Ace of Swords. So you're going to get it. Like, you're going to get it. You just, this is support. This is, you know, being kind and generous. Somebody wants to come in and be kind and generous. And expand in the most, the most positive of ways. But with this Two of Swords here, somebody's really not, like, they're in some kind of denial. Perhaps about somebody's toxicity. Listen, let me just tell you this, Cancer. If there is a situation here where, like, maybe there's something ended before and you didn't get some kind of recognition, it could have to do with the devil, right? Somebody could have had some kind of toxic behaviors. Do not ignore any red flags if you see them again. I do feel like there would be a way, like, don't be in denial about them, even if this is within yourself. Could be even commitment issues. The thing is, if you address them and put them out on the table, you could eradicate them, okay? 777 megahertz, let's attract that abundance. See, the truth is really the important thing here. And then you got this new passionate beginning. And a 10 of Pentacles, look at that. Oh, I love that. I love everybody to get, and a 9 of Cups, happiness, success. So this is going to turn out, like, you never expected this to turn out this way. I feel like it ended, you thought it was over, and now, bang, zoom, here we go. So, what is this? Give me some clarifications for Cancer. Bang, bang, bang. So look, you get Cancer, you got the Knight of Cups again. Somebody needs to take some kind of action. You also got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That means maybe, okay. Usually Four of Pentacles in reverse talks about being overly generous, like telling everybody your business and overspending and, you know. In this instance, I feel like you need to come out of some kind of a constricted, impoverished state, like where you're holding everything, and let it out. Like, let out this maybe new offer. I feel like it may be being incumbent upon you to present this, okay? And maybe you're going to shock the shit out of somebody. But whatever it is, it doesn't matter because you guys are over it. See? And there's that freaking fucking devil again. So be mindful. Give me one more. Somebody can be obsessed with making this work. Like, really. Here we go. Now, also to 7 of Pentacles. That's patiently waiting. Because this is something that you did already invest in. All right? You did already invest in this. And then we have the Emperor. That's good. This is about taking some kind of, you know, control over a situation. The Emperor's always, that's Aries energy. Maybe you have that in your chart. I don't know. There's Capricorn here. There's Taurus. Got Aries again. That's Scorpio. See, somebody just needs to, like, step into their power here. And yeah. I'm telling you. And you have, okay, so whatever this is, you need to articulate clearly, like, this is what happened. We ended because of this, okay? Because of whatever this was. Whatever toxicity this was or whatever happened that caused some kind of painful termination, all right? Termination of something. Or at least the thoughts thereof. And shockingly, I don't think that the fire ever completely went out. Whether this was like some kind of a business thing or some kind of a, you know, emotional thing. There was still smoke. So there was still some kind of embers burning. It never really completely went out. But I don't think you thought it was going to be able to be resurrected. Or you even wanted to maybe at some point. But now you need to trust yourself and use your intuition and keep your eyes open. You may need to just learn something new. But whatever this is, you're about taking control and the leadership. And obviously the Emperor is the top of the heap. So that's always good. Yeah. So now let's do this. Here we go. You have a great fortune coming in, Cancer. That's always good. Something about a house or a home. Somebody may be moving. You may live in some kind. Okay. Cancer. In the Kippers, this is straight up ascending to the next. So somebody may be passing. They may be leaving you something, some kind of inheritance. It could have come in the form of something tangible. Maybe not straight up cash, but like something that you could sell, like a home or some property or some jewelry, something like this. Whatever this is, it's going to culminate into some kind of a great fortune. And again, somebody may live in some kind of particular community. And then thoughts. See, somebody didn't forget you. This is what you might have to go to court to claim your gift, claim your prize. And unfortunately, this could be, you might be somebody's child. So I'm not saying that it's your child. I'm saying that it could be your parent. Like somebody's, yeah. All right. So I hate that, but there you go. I mean, it's a part of life. I'm sorry for anybody losing anybody. We're sending you hugs and love. Here we go. You also have, okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Oh, you could be dealing with a big-time Scorpio. You got Scorpio twice. Somebody needs to release their blocks and go a little deeper inside themselves here. We got Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and be more clear thinking. We got 23 or 52 or 7. Just release whatever blocks you feel that you have. And I really feel like if you go inside yourself and think about this, you'll understand what it is. Full moon in Cancer, Cancer. A personal issue is about to reach resolution. So now let me get you some letters. I keep going down there for the letters because that's where I usually keep them, but let me see. Oh, Brittany, yeah, see, that's exactly what it is. So you may not have gotten the cash, but you have the actual, the opportunity to turn it into something about the fire department. Rose quartz came out of the bag for you, Cancer. See that? Let's get the vowels over there. I, A, and Z. Okay, you have FF, DR, the KGB. What is the KGB? Isn't that like the Russian, I don't know, but it's the KGB. It's like the Russian CIA. Somebody, I don't know, whatever. Maybe significant to somebody. Maybe somebody's just Russian. I don't know. So listen, I dropped an A on the floor. So let's get it. Okay, so here you go. FFDR. Maybe somebody needs to go to the doctor. Illness, sickness. I don't know. Maybe somebody is a doctor out there. GGKB. FZ. All right, FZ. Oh, you got 3 Fs. I fucked that up, didn't I? Do it again. FFFDRGGKBZ. Over here, 2 A's, 2 I's, a U, and an O. Don't forget the rose quartz. And close it for Cancer. Hey, Cancer, thank you again. We love you. And we'll see you soon. Next up is Leo. Leo. Let me put the rose quartz back in the bag. Cleared and grounded ancestors for Leo, please. Leo. Is Leo our halfway mark? Because then I would really love to run to the bathroom for a minute. Hold on a second. Here we go. Yeah, Leo's 6, right? No, Virgo's 6. All right. So after Virgo, maybe we'll just take a 3-minute break for a second, guys, before we hit the last 6. I think Tiberius needs to go out too, because he's like right up my butt over here. Okay, here we go. Cleared and grounded, please, for Leo. Any planetary placement of Leo. Where are you going to stick the rose quartz, Simon? Wherever it feels best for you. No judgment. Here we go, Leo. Any planetary placement of Leo or lions? In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Leo ancestors, please and thank you. Wow, it got really hot. Like, it's crazy. The weather's been vacillating back and forth. Hot, cold, hot, cold. Show me Leo ancestors. All right, Leo, here we go. Here we go. Show me. Leo. Oh, God, Leo. You got a 6 of Wands in reverse, too? What the fuck is going on here? There's a lack of recognition here. Something is maybe feeling like it's not being achieved in a successful manner. It's Aries energy. I mean, maybe, yeah. Show me. Here we go, King of Wands. Okay, so that's your energy. You need to take some kind of control over something. You hear that? Wow, that's loud. Like a thunderous situation. Like, I'm getting like some kind of thunderous action. Okay, now I'm seeing We Are Spartans. Who is that? Yeah, Gerard Butler. Somebody needs to be like a Spartan, like, yeah, take some kind of action over something that they're not getting their props for. You're not getting your props for some reason. Oh my God, how could somebody not give Leo their props? Are they out of their fucking minds? Okay, so you need to, you may, listen, and also too, if somebody's not giving you the recognition that you deserve, you may need to turn your back to them. And kick their energy to the curb. Fuck that. Seriously. Show me, what's at the foundation situation? You're not going to get, Queen of Pentacles. Well, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So listen, this is somebody, a feminine energy that is a very good character. So we have a feminine and a masculine here. Okay? Now, this person could be a mother, the matriarch of a family. This person might be very financially stable, a business owner. It's not a bad person. Someone of very good character. But for some reason, I feel like this energy is not giving you the attention maybe that you deserve, the acknowledgement that you deserve. You're not achieving something with this energy that you should be. If it's a job, you know, maybe you need to walk away from it. What's going crowning? Listen to me. What's going crowning, Leo? Hi, Gretchen. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you, too. I'm telling you. Ray of Light, hi. Alita. Oh, did I say Alita? I think I'm saying this correct. I hope I'm not butchering anybody's names. I try. All right, so listen. What's crowning? Leo, you got the 6 of Swords. Well, that's good. Six of Swords is always about moving over to calmer waters. It's about, you know what, I don't want no more bullshit. I don't want no more aggravation like we're at the Five of Swords, fighting, arguing, conflict. I don't want to be stuck in my fucking head. So I'm taking my energy and I'm board again. Open up your heart chakra, 666. Look, you're gonna have to make a decision. And it's about a soulmate union. It's about the choice of the strength of two together. But in this relationship, you might not be getting the attention, accolades, or acknowledgement. I don't got a hajra all of a sudden that you deserve. So how are you perceiving? And you could be dealing with somebody that's got Gemini in their chart now. Your perception of that lover is what? Yeah. Oh, 2 of Wands in reverse. See what I'm saying? You don't know what to do. You do not have a plan. There is a delay because you do not know what action to take. There's no end game here. It's a 2 of Wands in reverse. You fear the unknown. You fear change. You fear making a mistake. You don't know what to do. You're at crossroads, all right, but you're not coming out of the comfort zone trying to make a decision which way to go. You're completely indecisive with this. Now I got 62 in the house. 62, and then that's 8. 8's across the board. Let's remove that negativity. What's in the actual environment for Leo? Leo, you're going through a huge transformation right now. Death and rebirth, okay? So, and I do feel like it's in this relationship, and I do also feel like this is within yourself, understanding that you deserve the acknowledgement and the respect, the attention, the admiration, all of it, right? 31. So, that's Scorpio energy for leaving behind what does not serve us anymore, moving forward to what does. Okay, so some kind of an upheaval, some kind of a transformation, some kind of an ending and a new beginning. What is this? What's the best advice for Leo? Leo, your best advice is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Don't put so much effort into something here until you know you're going to get the effort back. So, like, if you were the one that putting all the effort in here and they weren't acknowledging that, don't put that effort in anymore. Wait to see what kind of effort they put on and then match like kind, I'm hearing. Match like kind. Because nobody should be doing all the work. This is a lack of, interest, a lack of focus. This is a lack of ambition and maybe somebody giving up on a situation. Because, so what is this here? What is this? Oh, thank you, Mally, for the confirmation. Because, I just like to know, I don't know. That it's helping somebody. 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so now you got 8s across the board, which is to remove the negativity. Ooh, an 8 of Wands. Look, 3 8s here. There is this new side. Okay. There is a new opportunity here that has the opportunity to go deep roots and be a long-term, prosperous, abundant resource. Probably financially, but it could be in any area, right? That may shock you. You're going to see something very clearly, and then there's going to... we got the King to the Queen of Wands. So that's when you're going to come out of your face here. But here's the thing. Something's about to take off. This is quick speed action change. This is traveling, correspondence between people, text flying back and forth. It could be something in your career. So that's always good. Whatever it is going to shock you. Even if it's this relationship situation where you're going to have to make a decision, like where it's going to take off again. Somebody might have been traveling, you know what I'm saying? And now, maybe I'm hearing back from outer space. I'm hearing, what is that? What is that? So I'm back from outer space. What is this song that I'm hearing? Jupiter, Drops of Jupiter. It's Drops of Jupiter in her hair. Somebody been out sucking some drops of Jupiter, Leo, and now they're back. With their face full of nectar, I'm hearing, oh my God, up in heaven, that's kind of fucking weird shit. But whatever. Okay, something's about to move really fast, so get yourself ready. Here we go. Give me these. These are some, what are these? Clarifications. Leo! Okay. Yeah, well, here you go. So that's a lack of happiness. Somebody may be in some kind of transition. They don't feel welcome here with the 6 of Wands. That's what was going on. This is really clarifying the 6 of Wands. Somebody didn't feel welcome. They didn't get their, props. So now here they were deciding what passion, like what action to take. You might have even been like traumatized or hurt over the fact that nobody was giving you the attention that you needed. You know what I'm saying? And they contemplating your next steps forward. What kind of passionate action you're going to take. Yeah. Deciding what step to take in direction towards success. Because by moving away from the conflict and the bullshit, this is wishes coming true, happiness. This is hope. It could be a reconciliation. It's going to give you some hope for your future. Could be a miracle, good fortune, faith, Aquarius energy, 17 or 8. Again, 8. Let's remove that negativity. Let's see. Now we have, hold on, my nose is going crazy. Look at that. Did I tell you now the Five of Wands in reverse? Again, coming out of conflict and not fighting anymore. Like, this is it. Let's reconcile. Let's call a truce and be happy. The Sun. Headed towards the Sun. Don't be in denial. If there is regrets, oh well, everybody's got them. But don't, you know, you still have these 2 cups. Leave whatever the fuck spilled over in the past and see if you get your recognition now. See if they put the amount of work and effort that you are. Again, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So you have a new opportunity coming. And you need to move away again with they're repeating the card. So yeah. And it's everything you hope for. I really feel like you're wishing for this. Just make sure that you're being, you know, that you're getting the same amount of energy put into something that you're putting in. Reciprocated. Give me these, yeah. So there's a great fortune coming in. You could be expecting this. Somebody could be expecting anything. Lunch, an apology. Somebody could be getting some kind of a, again, I'm going to say documentation. It could be coming from the courts. Somebody might be in the military. Oh, Mary, what is going on here? Somebody might be in the military, the law. Now, look. You see this? You see this 4 of Wands in reverse? And, again, Leo, somebody might be passing away, and we're sorry. We got the coffin card, okay? And you might be getting some kind of an inheritance. Again, it could be coming in the form of something unexpected, obviously. Just be mindful of any freaking fucking thieves, man, trying to get... Somebody might be in bad health. So this is, you know, transitioning. When the 4 of Wands is in reverse, it is about a transition. It's about leaving home. You know what I mean? And with the this is quiet. This is rest. This could also be a mausoleum where somebody's inside of some kind of a sarcophagi. I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be passing. But you look like you could be getting some kind of an inheritance from that. Like. Well, we all know it's no way. It's a gift. And it could be, it might be somebody's parent. I don't know, but there's no way to get it. But I know that you would be very grateful. Like, really. Anyway. Some of you might be aware of this. Some of you might be, you might have somebody that's ill and you're aware of this. Like, I don't know. What is this? Oh, okay. Here. I might have forgotten to give Cancer one of these. Oh, well. Sorry, Cancer. I'll pull it now, just in case I did. All right, so here we go. You also have the dissementing moon. So it's take time to breathe out. Just take time to breathe in. Under any stressful situations, the good thing is if you always concentrate on your breathing, that helps you ground you. So you are good enough for Moon and Virgo, for whatever it is. And you are. And if somebody knocked your confidence down a little here because they weren't giving you your accolades, you know what? That's on them. You are good enough for anything. Reveal what needs to be seen. Could be dealing with Scorpio. Saturn again. So what am I telling you Saturn is? We learned this. This is Capricorn. All right? Full moon Pisces, you need to forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive everybody else. Forgiveness, you know, you don't have to... You can forgive somebody and still not deal with them. You could just forgive them. But it's good to forgive and see if they're going to come out of their face down and do the right thing. All right. Now let me give you one of these. This is a Everyday Witch Oracle. So you have meditation for creativity. Some of you just need to sit down with yourselves and let the ideas come into your minds. And, you know, just follow them, like whatever it is. Connect with Gaia. Oh, some of you need to go outside and hug a tree. Or put your feet in the ground and do those little squishy things with your toes. Really works. Breathe some fresh air. Maybe go by the water here. All right, let me get you your letters. Now I put them down here. Leo. Thank you, Meology. I appreciate that. Here we go, letters for Leo. You should have a divine feminine in the house. All right, you have a blank. You can always make that whatever you like. You have TLSWKFRDSR. Okay, so you have 2 R's and 2 S's. I always fuck it up. TLDWKFRRSS blank. EEEOOU. And then, 4 E's, guys. 2 O's and a U. All right, Leo, thank you so much. We hope that was helpful. I'm just gonna, you know what we're gonna do? Cancer, I don't know if you're still with me, Cancer. You might have left. I'm not sure I gave you one of these. I'm gonna pull just one for Cancer. One Everyday Rich Oracle for Cancer. It's plant the seeds. That could be the seeds of anything. That could be the seeds of thought in someone's mind. It could be seeds for some kind of harvest that you want to have. Maybe financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It doesn't matter. It's about starting your garden, right? Now, what do we got up to now? I think it's Virgo's next, right? Virgo, yeah. Virgo. Virgo. So, hi, Virgo. How are you guys? I love you all very much. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know, Virgo, my nose just started to itch. It could be my hair tickling my face, baby. But let me just have a sip. A sip of my iced tea. My sugar-free iced tea. Yeah, Gretchen, you did. I'm just about to start. Thank you, Simon. I'm glad. I hope you got your, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Phew. And clear it for Virgo, please. Thank you. Here we go. Clear it and ground it for Virgo. Any planetary placement of Virgo ancestors. Thank you so much. Here we go. Show me Virgo ancestors. Virgo. Here we go. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, 4 swords. You're in, you could definitely be disgusted with a situation, but you're in very deep contemplation about something. Something, whatever it is, it's feeling like the weight of the world on your shoulders. This is like a lot of pressure on you. 4 swords, like stuck up in your head somehow, some way. Maybe you're spending a lot of time alone trying to figure something out here. How to alleviate yourself of the burdens, baggage, and bullshit that appears to be on your shoulders. What's at the foundation? There we go. I'm going to have to put my hair up in a ponytail in a minute. Oh, so there was a new opportunity that you embarked upon. But maybe with this new opportunity, it feels like it came with a lot of responsibilities. Maybe too many responsibilities. Maybe somebody was hiding the fact that you were going to feel like you were bogged down. Like with the weight of the world. Like, hold on. I got to put this up. Here we go. All right. So now, Aquarius energy. That was a fresh path opening where you took a leap of faith at some kind of a new beginning. I just don't feel like you understood that it was going to come with whatever this feels like, the weight of the world on you. Like, whatever pressure you're under. I'm hearing Queen, under pressure, do. So, it may have been some kind of artistic project, I can tell you. Somebody here might be like a, I'm seeing, like an architect or some kind of schematics. What the fuck is this? All right, so what is this? Show me. May have required more thought and work. So here we go now. Oh, we got the Lovers in reverse crowning you. Virgo, Gemini energy. The Lovers is coming out in reverse, okay? So this is an energy, maybe a bad relationship, a breakup, some kind of disloyalty, a bad decision perhaps. Somebody not being able to make a decision. Somebody may be worried that somebody's like karmic here. Gemini energy again, 6s across the board. Somebody's discontent. It's a detachment. It could be a okay, so let's just say this is not romantic. Let's just say this was, you made some kind of decision to embark upon some kind of new journey, and it came with a lot of pressure that maybe you're disgusted with here. And now, there's a level of discontentment. 6s across the board. Let's open up our heart chakra. You have Aquarius and Gemini. What's coming in here? Yeah. Coming in, Knight of Swords. So somebody is either going to, that's a very fast moving energy. So you could be doing something very quickly. This could also be a lifestyle change. Somebody may need to articulate themselves. This could be you or somebody else that really has something to say and wants to maybe clear something up. How are you perceiving that Knight of Swords energy for Virgo? Virgo, you're looking at that like somebody's being strong and resilient. Somebody has a lot of self-confidence. This might even be you. Like if you have something to say, it's taking a lot of, a lot of courage. And also, with strength here, this is about an energy about not only self-confidence, but self-respect and self-love, having boundaries. Like maybe coming out of your face and saying, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but you didn't let me know that this was going to feel like I was carrying, 10 planets on my shoulders here. I'm disgusted with this situation, and now I got to come out of my face and express this. But it's going to take, like a little bit of... yeah, I'm seeing Cujo. Fuck, Virgo. What are you doing? I see Cujo. What the fuck? So maybe somebody's got a Rottweiler. Nobody's taming the beast, though. So here we go. What's the natural environment for Cujo over here? Oh, Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. So this is an energy of love. This is somebody emotionally mature, available, kind, loving. It could be a mother figure. It's an energy of compassion. I'm going to tell you what. This lovers has got to go upright. It really does. Somebody here needs to make a decision, okay? And now I'm going to tell you something. If this has nothing to do with some kind of a work thing that maybe somebody, you know, got themselves in over their head, somebody here caught some kind of feelings. And they're in deep contemplation here about what to do with some kind of new opportunity that was presented to them. They're going to have to make a decision. It's a soulmate. Somebody needs to be strong and acknowledge their feelings here. Because there's love here now. See what I'm saying? Somebody needs to express themselves. I'm here to express yourself. Who is this? Yeah. So now we have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This is going to take a lot of courage. Listen, especially if this is you, okay? So let's say this is you that you know that you need to make a decision, that you have some kind of this decision is weighing very heavily on you. Like, you're really trying to figure it out. But, there you go. You're at this crossroads. Look, 2 of Wands. Yep. You want some kind of success. You're going to you're going to have to come out of some kind of a comfort zone and do this, like whether you like it or not. You can't, you know what I'm saying? 2 of Wands is when you come up with some kind of plan. You set a goal, you take an action. You know what I mean? You get the courage up, the resiliency, and you go and express yourself about this situation. What's the most likely outcome to this? What do you got? Are you ready? Are you ready? 4 of Wands coming out and upright. Meaning that there's a reconciliation, perhaps, if this is somebody this is an old situation that's resurfacing. But if not, this is an energy of stability, happiness, comfort, happiness, marriage. Like, this is going to be very successful. Whatever this is, okay, it's going to go through a huge transformation that maybe even is going to shock you. And you're going to see something very clearly. Somebody could be watching somebody here, but it doesn't matter. Somebody could be watching somebody work. Maybe this is something at work or balance something out here. Oh, my God. You're going to have your wishes come true, Virgo. What are you doing? So if this is somebody else, they're just afraid to come out of their face. They're gonna have to come up with a plan. Because, 444 megahertz, this is Archangel's pure divine frequency. There's a huge shocking transformation that's gonna happen here. Once somebody comes up with some kind of a game plan and makes a decision to articulate themselves, even if they're shaking to do this. Scorpio energy a lot here, okay? And tell the truth. Tell the truth about the feelings that they have. Maybe learn something here at the Page of Swords, but the Page of Swords is, trying to gather information. Somebody's watching somebody work and is trying to gather information about them through that. I don't know how that happens, but somebody is trying to gain some kind of balance here. So because this is you got to come out of your head. Listen, please, look at me. You got the Star, happiness, hope for your future, a gift from the divine, celebration, community, love. There's love everywhere here. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, domestic harmony. But somebody's sitting here scared to death with worry, fear, and anxiety. Listen. Don't be a coward. Nobody has any respect for cowards. I mean, they're cute and everything, like the Cowardly Lion. Oh, cutie. But no, but really, like, you know what I'm saying? It's very unbecoming. Bring some justice and happiness to your life here, Virgo, okay? Look at the sun. Okay? You're just afraid of emotional pain. Who the fuck is it? But I swear to God, I really feel like, that's the thing that you're afraid of. You're up in your head thinking, oh my God, what the hell is going to hurt here? Like, maybe once bitten, twice shy, you've gotten hurt in the past. Maybe not even from this person. You're not even going to try. You got a 10 of Pentacles. You got the 10 of Cups. You got the Sun. You got fairness and balance. The wheel turning in your... Oh, listen. With Temperance here, this is a soulmate. You're manifesting this. Go for it. Don't block your blessings because of fear. Fear. Here we go. Face everything and run or rise. Around here, please rise. I mean, we're warriors. We're soldiers. Soldier up. Go get yours. Go get yours, Virgo. I love you too, Breezy, so fucking much. Yeah, Madonna, that's right. Vogue. Okay, so we got one. Let's keep clarifying this. What do we have here? We have, okay, this is somebody from the past or a situation from the past. And if it's not with this person, this is something that's stuck in your head from the past that's scaring the fucking bejesus out of you. It really is, all right? It's putting you all up in an 8 of Swords. Look at this. It's something from the past. You got some kind of emotional pain, like... I'm going to shot through the heart in your... You may shock yourself, Virgo. I hope you do. This is your wish come true. So go for it. Let's make sure all the cards are in the upright. Yeah, I'm telling you. Some of you can be dealing with a straight-up Gemini. It's a 3 of Wands. You need to come up with some kind of a game plan and move forward now to your happiness. That's having the confidence to grow. Really, grow. It's growth. Some of you may need to travel. You may. Here we go. Sudden wealth. Privileged lady. Somebody's getting a glow up here. Listen, you know, sudden wealth does talk about money, and I hope everybody gets rich. If everybody was rich and loved properly, what a planet this would be, right? But here's the thing. Sudden wealth could also be emotional fulfillment. I mean, because that's actually, there's no denomination on that. And that emotional fulfillment, you could be the richest son of a bitch on the face of the planet and not buy it because it has to be something that comes from source and is real. So, I don't know what you're so concerned about. Look at you. Get out of your head. In this instance, do you have Gemini in your chart? Because Geminis are usually the overthinkers. They have the two minds. They're like, everything wrong, everything right. This, you know, somebody's like acting like a Gemini. Right? You got great fortune coming in. Sudden wealth, great fortune. What the fuck else do you want? There's your Lovers card again. Oh, God. All right, let me give you some of these. This is astrological placements or, what is it? Moon phases. Planetary placements. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Maybe you have this in your chart. Gemini, I told you that. Did I just say you acting like a Gemini? Thank you, ancestors. And here you go. Don't think anything through. I think you thought enough already. Like, I really do. Work through your fears. What am I telling you? Did I just fucking tell you to work through your fears? Work through them. Because it's ridiculous now. Last quarter, Moon and Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Pump up that chest. Pump up the volume. And go get yours. Yeah. Let me get you one of these. Here's some, what is this? This is the Everyday Witch Oracle. And so the people walk by, right? And they hear me, and they look through the window like, what the hell's going on in there? Okay. Follow your dreams. Yeah. Follow your dreams fearlessly. So you could go be happy and get this fucking 10 of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups. By the way, and the Sun that everybody wishes they had. So I'm going to tell you something right now, Virgo. Okay? And everybody in the room is going to agree with me. If this is you and you have this opportunity for the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, which is not an opportunity everybody gets and everybody hopes, and you don't go get it, we're all going to gang up on you. All right? And everybody would just wish to have this, so don't be stupid. That's what I'm telling you. Give in to the passion. You deserve it. Give in. Yeah. Okay, let me get you some letters. My pep talk for you. Something about, I'm seeing like a beehive or a hornet's nest. Be mindful. Be mindful. All right. You got amethyst. That's always a good. That's always a good. You got 3 R's. Gee whiz. JC. I think, look at all these vowels that came out. I'm going to have to put more than that. You have 4 R's. Somebody may need to take the railroad. Somebody works on the railroad. I don't know. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Every vowel in the world. There's the dog, of course. She's 5 R's. Okay, well, Spirit definitely wanted that R out. So here you go. You have 3 E's. You have 3 O's. You have 2 I's, a U and an A. Don't forget the amethyst. Over here, JC, RRRRR, ZMNNQ. Yeah? All right. Close it for Virgo. All right, guys. So let me see. Hey, Oris, how are you? Don't ever be sorry. What are you, crazy? There's, you know what? Oh, really? I'm so happy. I love you and Emma so much. You have no idea. So, yeah, it always makes me happy to see you guys, you know, on good terms. Look at the smile, man. You put a cheese smile on my face, Oz. Okay, so let me see. I think that's the first time I've ever pronounced your name correctly. All right. It's that G that always throws me off. All right. So what are we up to now? Virgo is next. We're going to do Libra. I'm going to clean up the cards, and then I have to just run to the ladies' room for 2 minutes. I'm going to let Tiberius out the back. So, yeah. So, I don't know if anybody wants to go get a drink, take a piss, do whatever, light up your L's, whatever you got to do. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm sorry to do that, guys, but I have to pee. I mean, I can't help it. So, there's that. We don't really care about the mess. Energy is frenetic. It should not be all neat and clean, all right? Here we go. Okay. I also have to blow my nose. I don't know, with this weather vacillating back and forth, I'm like all full of allergies all the time. Okay, let's put this up here. All right, guys, I'll be back in 2 minutos. Well, maybe not 2. Give me 3. I got to go all the way to the other side. Come on, Sid, you want to go out? Do you? Come on, you want to go out? Go. Go. All right. See, that wasn't so bad. Here, I grabbed a couple of tangerines and some vitamin C. Let me put these here. All right. Okay. What are we up to next? Where are we? Hi, Anthony. How are you? Thank you. I tried not to take long. I know that could be annoying, right? Okay. So now, let me see. We did Virgo. We're going to do Libra next. Oh! It's just in time. Libra. So I've always had this very weird, strange thing about me from the time I'm a child. I have a hard time remembering names. I'm better at it now. But for some reason, I always remember everybody's sign. Like, it's so crazy. Like, people... Hi, Ed. How are you? People, I'll meet them. They'll tell me, you know, I'll talk to them. They'll tell me. I'll always ask what your sign is because I like to know, like, an archetype of what I'm dealing with. And I'll always, like, years later, I'll still remember your sign. It's so crazy. Show me Libra. Show me Libra, please. Libra. Any planetary placement of Libra ancestors. I feel like we need to spray this. I don't feel like we did. Here we go. That's better. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, now give it to me. Libra, please. I'm good, thank you, Anthony. Yes. Hi, Dory. Libra. I saw you before, right, Dory? I think so, yes. Just keep swimming. Libra. Libra. One more for Libra ancestors. Please and thank you. All right, here we go. Show me Libra. Libra, please and thank you. Any planetary placement ancestors for the highest good is over. Whoa, I like it. Look at this. You're so happy right now. Well, you should be. Something could be being illuminated to you. And if it does, whatever this is, Seven of Cups, you might have a lot of options open to you right now. Like I'm seeing like just a highway, an empty highway. You might have so many options that are becoming available to you right now, Libra, that you're going to be overwhelmed. I'm trying to make a decision as to what, you know, which cup to pick. So Leo energy. This could be happening by Leo season, right? Did we pass it? We passed Leo season already. Never mind. Show me. Yeah. Let's set the foundation. Okay. Oh, some kind of shocking surprise. Something you didn't see coming. Something that changed everything. It's the tower. You know. Some kind of upheaval. Doesn't always have to be bad. Obviously, maybe not, because the sun is here. It might have been some kind of happy surprise. And maybe this surprise threw you into some kind of confusion. Maybe because you didn't expect it, but also, too, maybe because it opens up so many options to you now that you didn't see coming. Like, you're like, you know. Whatever it is, it's a happy energy. Somebody made, like, soccer here. Soccer, but what they call it, football. They call it soccer here, but football in other countries. So not like American football. What's crowning? Crowning you have, oh, the Eight of Swords in reverse. I like it. Oh, nice. 888 megahertz. Listen, whatever this is with the Eight of Swords in reverse, if you had any worry, fear, or anxiety, or you know, were stuck in the lands of ruminating thoughts, or thinking that things are going to go wrong, you're coming out of your head now. You're reclaiming back your mental facilities. You're not worrying anymore. This is good. This is affording you the opportunity to be calm and level-headed. I like it. So, like I said, 888 megahertz. Let's remove that negativity. What's coming in there? Leo and Scorpio. The very near future for Libra. Somebody may like the group Aerosmith. Here we go. You have the Eight of Cups. See? Came in on a shelf. So this is what I'm going to tell you. And again, 888, let's remove the negativity. Whatever this is, right? Seven of Cups, there's 7 cups in front of you. Let's just say several options. Right? In quotes. So now you have to decide what to pick and what not to pick. You can't have everything. You can't have 7 cups, right? So the idea here is 8 of Cups on a shelf. Which ones do you pick and which ones do you leave behind? So it is coming with that level of confusion about your options because you want to be discerning in the choices that you're making because you want to make the best choices. The choices that we make today are for our best future tomorrow. But whatever this is, you are gonna do it from a place of clarity. Like you're not gonna be stuck in your head anymore. So that then invokes some kind of balance, which is always good for you guys, Libra. So you know you're ambivalent about what to leave behind. That's exactly what it is. How are you perceiving that Eight of Cups on the shelf? Oh, see what I'm saying, Libra? So there's a transformation. Some things have to go. Now, I'm going to say die away, but not like physical death. Like, what doesn't serve us anymore. What's not going to be for our higher good in the future. Several of those cups. You know what I mean? Like, so obviously, maybe the majority of the cups are good, but some of them, so you're going through a huge transformation here. That's death and rebirth. And so not everything can come with us. And so it's very hard to sometimes leave things behind. But some things got to go. And I really feel like this rebirth is giving you some kind of new illumination. You might even be shocking yourself at the ability, the mental ability that you have to come out of whatever this is, this anxiety or worry, like, and just like maybe decide, okay, this is what's got to go now. Like, I can't. Scorpio energy, 31 or 4. What is in the, yeah. All right, so over here now you have the 5 of Swords in reverse. So listen, I love this. The 5, okay, first of all, swords. This is the realm of the mind. So when it's upright, yeah, it could be you just stuck in your fucking head, like I said. But when it's upside down, it's you coming out of your head now. You're coming out of your head now with the 8 of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Swords in reverse. It's not even, listen, this isn't even about getting along with other people that you may have been fighting with. It's not, this is all about you. This is what I'm hearing, okay? And maybe even illuminating this to yourself. Like, what is sitting with yourself, coming out of your head and figuring out what's really going to make me happy? And what is it? I'm on Libra right now, Jojo. And whatever it is, like, whatever doesn't serve me anymore, I'm leaving it behind. But I still have to figure out what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to accidentally give back a cup that we may want. You know what I mean? So it's just taking a minute there. 2 of Wands, there you go. There you go, 2 of Wands. Now you're setting a goal. You're making a choice to take an action. And that action is to stop worrying and living in fear and anxiety, knowing that source has got you. Not worrying, coming out of your head, letting this transformation take place, and letting whatever falls away, fall away. It's meant for your higher power, okay? I mean, for your higher good. Yeah, and your higher power. What's the most likely outcome for Libra? Libra is, oh, see? Oh, there you go, the Empress. So you, oh, look at this. You might be walking right into a new relationship. King of Cups, Chariot, 2 of Cups. So the Empress. This is an energy of creation, so you may be creating something new. This is an energy of fertility, like I said, but also an energy of some kind of new spirituality, some kind of new emotions. Could be, you know, a home, because the Empress would be the matriarch of a family, but taking the lead in a situation. You might be meeting somebody that has Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio again. Yeah. Maybe Cancer here. Use your intuition. This looks like it's going to be a soulmate. But this is a very good energy. I mean, yeah. So you may be walking straight into a new relationship. So that's why it's important to leave behind what doesn't serve you anymore so that you can embark upon this. Yeah. So let's clarify. All right. Please and thank you. Let's clarify. We got the Page of Wands. Okay. Some kind of good news or a message here. Okay. Something also okay. Look at this. The 7 of Cups came in right on the shelf. Again, about confusion. Whatever this is that's starting new for you, even if it's something that you're creating, because the Empress is always about creation, and so is the Page of Wands, and maybe learning something new. You're still indecisive, and it may be confusing you. Because, again, this 9 of Pentacles came out in reverse. You want to make sure things are expanding in a positive direction in your life, because the decisions that you make today and what you focus your effort on, you know, it's for a better tomorrow. Now, you could also be making a decision about something or someone from the past. You might also have some residual memories from the past. Here, 9 of Cups. Somebody's about to make... Oh, look at this. You got a 10 of Pentacles. Nice. And then we got the Emperor to the Empress. So for a lot of you, there's a relationship here that's going to culminate... Okay. And it could be with somebody from the past that maybe you had a painful ending with, but it seems like it's good. Yeah. Just be patient. You have, you know, the Emperor to the Empress. That's a powerful couple, 2 leaders, 2 people that belong together, and this 10 of Pentacles. So really, you know, working together to make some kind of long-term stability and wealth. Beautiful energy. You 2 feel the same way about each other. And it looks like you're watching each other. I got to be honest. Yeah. All right. So what else did we have here? We got the Kippers for Libra. Please and thank you. Here we go. Come on, here we go. I don't know how long this has been going on. I'm sorry. You know, because I've been really just trying to concentrate and channel right, not court. So yeah, okay. You could get some unexpected income here. It could be from anything. You might have to go to court. It could be for anything. It could be to to collect something, some kind of a payout, but also to, that could be somebody else. Oh, look at this, great fortune. Sudden wealth, great, listen, I don't know what, but I hope every one of you get this. You have a 10 of Pentacles, you have the great fortune, you have the sudden wealth, something unexpected, high honor, something that you did is holding some kind of, you know, holding you in some kind of respect, like people looking up to you some way, and maybe something to do with the court. But a lot of you, there it is. It's coming. You're coming into a lot of money one way or another, somehow, some way. You may not even expect it. That could be that, you know. You really could. You got the main male, the main female marriage here, courtship. There's definitely a relationship on the table here for you guys, and I'm very happy to see it. 26, 36, 56. Here we go. Also 52. Yeah, luck is on your side now. You got the new moon in Sagittarius. That's good. That's giving me the Wheel of Fortune energy. You also have Venus. Venus is the planet of love and money. Love and money. Looks like you're getting it both. So whatever planetary placement you may have in Venus. Venus is, what is Venus? I think it's Taurus, right? And, I don't know. Libra. I think it's Taurus and Libra. Mercury. Here we go. Oh, that's you, Venus, right? Libra, right? I think so. And, so Mercury also is here, and what is Mercury? Mercury is, I think, so that's putting some, that's Scorpio and I believe Gemini, and then you have Aquarius energy. So a lot of air energy, Libra, about putting thought into this. You also have Pluto here at the bottom. Yeah, that's Scorpio. Just, can I have a moon phase maybe? Yeah, there you go. A moon phase would be the card. Oh, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. At the bottom of the deck, you also have the last quarter moon, again in Aquarius. There's a lot of thought going on here. Let me get you some letters. Reflect on your priorities. Okay, so you got Amethyst came out of the bag. Somebody could be thinking so hard they're making themselves dizzy. Because I'm hearing that song, dizzy, my head is spinning like a whirlwind, or whatever. A lot of vowels. Hold on. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, over here on the vowels, you got 3 O's, 3 I's. Keep an eye in the back of your head, do some third eye chakra work. EUA. Over here, TP, GG, DZ, HF, NJWL. All right, close it for Libra. Libra, I hope that was helpful for you guys. All right, so now the candle blew out, but I'm not going to light a new one. I actually have to go get some more. Okay, so what is up next now? Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. Zen here, he's my Scorpio. See what I mean? I remember. Yeah. You are so welcome. Thank you, Oz. So supportive and kind to me. From, you know, from first met, right? From when we first met. All right. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. These little halo things are the bomb. I can eat them like what? But I get, you know what? They're really sweet. They're juicy. They're like, they're almost like gushers. And it's natural, so. I need some vitamin C right now. Here we go. All right. Let's clear it and ground it for Scorpio. Please and thank you. Clearly and concisely, ancestors, please and thank you. Show me everything I need to see for any planetary placement of Scorpio. So motive be. Scorpio. What do they have coming towards them? Scorpio. Show me the energy. All right, Scorpio, let's hit this. What do you have going on? Please and thank you. The High Priestess, you're using your intuition, common sense, and you're trusting yourself. Probably keeping things to yourself, because that's always the best. And also, you have the Chariot here, Cancer energy. It seems to me like you have your eye on some kind of a goal, and maybe you're not letting everybody know what it is. Also, too, you could be traveling. Maybe you're making traveling plans that you're keeping them down low. It's about some kind of success that you want. And you realize that by not letting everybody know what you want or what you're doing, that's how you're going to get it. All right? Nobody, I'm hearing, okay, thwarts your plans. You don't want that. Yeah, something at the foundation was not balanced, fair. If there was a legal situation, it was corrupt. Justice is in reverse. There could have been some kind of dishonesty. Somebody might have taken a lack of accountability, not taking accountability for what they did. That obviously could have been a Libra season. You got 3 major arcana, okay? Show me. I feel like you want some kind of fairness and balance over something that was not right at the foundation, and your way to get it is whatever plans you have, you're keeping it on the down low, but you have some kind of knowledge on how to do this. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Libra. Now over here we got the Ace of Pentacles, kind of coming out in reverse. See, there might be some kind of risky investment, especially financially for you, and you seem to be keeping it quiet, or you're going to be, because maybe you don't want it to fail through. Somebody here might miss an opportunity too. Also, somebody could be greedy. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is always an energy of greediness. Or being stingy. It's coming in. Scorpio. Any planetary placement? 2 of Swords. Alright. This is denial. This is not trying to acknowledge things the way they are. Maybe the way you feel. Or perhaps sweeping something under the carpet. 2 of Swords. Yep. Let's see. A decision might have to be made, and you need to find some balance. You could be struggling with some kind of opposing ideas. How are you perceiving that? You're looking at that. Ooh. Well, there you go. 32 of 5. 5s across the board. Let's heal the past trauma. It's also a connection to your 5th dimension. So, Scorpio, whatever this is, you could be in denial about some kind of emotional pain that you're in. You could be in denial about someone else's emotional pain. Or some kind of trauma here with this 3 of Swords. Somebody had some kind of heartbreak. There's some kind of loss or separation that maybe I'm getting again. Somebody's trying to sweep something under the carpet that maybe had something to do with some kind of emotional pain. Somebody might have really gotten hurt bad here. Maybe they don't want to let anybody know. Show me. Those little tangerines smell so good. Here you go. All right, so now we got 333 megahertz. That's pure energy to send to master. So this makes a lot of sense. Whatever emotional pain, trauma, heartbreak, tears, whatever, that somebody's trying to act like doesn't exist for whatever reason. You know, right now in your environment, 3 cups in reverse, you may feel like you don't have a circle of support. You may be lonely. You could have an imbalanced social life. You know, 3 cups in reverse is a lonely energy. Somebody who's isolated and maybe spending time in solitude. And it's because they have emotional pain that they're trying to fucking hide, I feel like, from the world. That's the secret of energy. So here we go. Now, we got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So, listen, you're out there, you're feeling gloomy, unloved, a broken heart. This isn't you, it's somebody you're dealing with, okay? So this is a cold, repressed, empty feeling. Somebody's gloomy and unloved. They don't feel like anything solid or going to expand in a positive direction. Something was not fair or balanced in their life. Maybe you're spending a lot of time alone because of it. You're in some kind of denial, like trying not to acknowledge the fucking situation. And in the meantime, it's really depleting somebody. And also, too, trying to keep a secret. Like, let it out. Let it out. I feel like somebody needs to let it out. Here we go. Here we go. 8 of Swords. What the hell am I telling you? Stuck in your head with worry, fear. Yeah. And it could have something to do with a family, a home, a reunion, or moving away from this, moving away from conflict inside of a family. Or maybe going to be single and alone. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus here. Somebody needs to come up with some kind of a plan here and move forward. And then we got this Queen of Cups, Scorpio. So this obviously could be you. Somebody needs to just do some freaking soul searching and sit down with themselves. Because this energy here of 8 of Swords being stuck in your head with worry, fear, anxiety, and afraid to move forward and not knowing what to do and keeping secrets and trying to hide the emotional pain, that's not going to work. If you don't face this and address it directly, this is how you get a lot of problems, because it resurfaces in other areas of your life that you're not even aware of. So when you have emotional pain, you have to acknowledge it. There's nothing wrong with being in emotional pain. We all have it for one reason or another, okay? For whatever reason. It just shows that you're human and you have a heart, right? Show me that High Priestess. What are we doing here? Give me a couple of clarifications. I told you Libra, I told you, Aries, you have some kind of reconciliation and happiness here. So go with that. Pisces, Cancer. All right. Scorpio. First of all, I'm sending you hugs. I love you. Okay? Douglas, thank you. I'm so happy you said we love everyone. Yeah, let's all love everybody. Really. Because love is the highest vibration of all, right? So here you go. There's a lot of emotional pain. It's the Three of Swords coming in right here with this Three of Swords. I feel like some of you feel like, you know, like to hide it is to be strong. Let that shit out. Let it out. The only way to get rid of it, address it, acknowledge it, own it. It's part of your story. And when it heals, and it will, you will be stronger on the other side. I swear on everything that's holy. Yeah, look at this, you son of a bitch. Listen, who are you? Who are you? Scorpio. I need to come stick a shoe in your ass, really. Look. Two of Swords, Two of Swords. Clarifying the Three of Swords. Somebody doesn't want to acknowledge that they're in emotional pain. You know what? You may not even be aware. Like, you may know that you're in emotional pain. Maybe you're trying to figure like you healed or you're not. You're trying to hide this, not acknowledge it, sweep it under the carpet. It's causing a lot of anxiety and turmoil and like, it's causing a lot of bad stuff. A lot. I'm getting sick energy. I'm getting like sick energy. Like, I'm getting somebody's cells actually being contaminated. Like, yeah. Somebody's like actually contaminating their DNA. Literally. By not acknowledging, they're trying to sweep some kind of emotional pain under the carpet because they're afraid, like, if somebody knows that they're in some kind of emotional pain, like they're going to look weak or something. Are you ridiculous? Don't be ridiculous. Come on. You don't have a direction right now. You got a Seven of Swords. All right, so some kind of fugazi shit that somebody did here, or they're about to, because this is what's supposed to be coming at you, right? I always speak in past tense. I don't know why, but time is an illusion. So this is supposed to be what's coming towards you. Something that's not fair and balanced in your life, you might find out what it is. You know, and this might be sticking you up in your head and giving you a lack of a direction here. And then maybe, you know, also too, putting you in some kind of denial about that it hurts. Like whatever they did was fucked up and it hurts. So you think like, it's all right, don't worry about it. That shit didn't bother me. But really, it did. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd be like, yeah, it fucking bothered me. Like, come out of your face. So anyway, now we have 222 megahertz. Full body awakening. Yeah, so you need to illuminate this shit. Like, you know what? If you really are suffering with some kind of mental anguish, maybe you need to talk to somebody. You can't talk to somebody if you don't tell somebody about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need some quiet time just to contemplate. But look at here. I'm going to tell you what. A lot of you with this Four of Wands twice. That's an 8, okay? That's happiness. That's contentment. You want some kind of reunion. You want some kind of celebration. You have your mind on the prize there, okay? But it's just this emotional pain. It will dissipate in time, whatever it is. I don't know what, you know, somebody might have cheated, somebody might have lost. Whatever they did, it was the Seven of Swords, all right? It wasn't good. But, you know, you do have happiness, contentment. This is healing. You have healing coming in. So try to not... Scorpio, this is what I tell you. Get out of your own way over here. Somebody's in their own way. Try to get out of your head. Try to just, you know, acknowledge that it's okay. Whatever this is, whatever your feelings are, whatever they are. They're okay. They're your feelings. You're entitled to them. So... own them, and then, you know, go for your happiness. Enlighten yourself here. Enlighten yourself. See this? Look here. Enlighten yourself. This is when you spend time by yourself and you try to contemplate your next steps forward, and then come to some kind of enlightenment. Yeah. Here's your kippers. You got Aquarius, you got Aries, you got Scorpio, you got Pisces, you got Libra, Cancer. Somebody can be, all right, you might, listen, somebody might be passing, we're very sorry. It's a coffin card. You know, yes, this is the equivalent of death, a huge transformation, which actually would be your energy, but, you know, this is a straight-up coffin, straight-up funeral parlor. So somebody might be, well, if somebody has already, maybe you're still in emotional pain, maybe you're trying to be strong and deny it, like, I'm okay now. No. Somebody's really concerned here. Concerned about you. You could be concerned. I mean, yeah. 33 or 6. And we, you know, oh, about some kind of thief. You got grave robbers in the house? What is going on here? Somebody could be concerned that somebody's trying to steal something. Now, you know, it could be something that somebody left somebody here, like somebody's got that. It looks like you got sudden wealth and a good fortune coming in here, but you really need to heal here. Because a 4 of Swords always comes after a 3 of Swords. You get this trauma, this pain, and then you got to go into a 4 of Swords mode and heal. You know, and contemplate your next steps forward and rest and recuperate. Somebody's about to hit the jackpot here. I read this in your Scorpio reading. Some of you out there about to really come into somebody. Just be careful. Somebody smiling in your face and trying to please you with something aesthetically to take your focus somewhere else. Kind of like the news does. Takes your focus. Look over here at what's not important so we can hide what's really important. Something like that. I don't know. It's crazy. Let me get you some kind of a... I don't know if that made sense for anybody, but whatever. What is this? What is that? Wait. That thing sounds like it flew. Oh, here it is. Wait, what is it? Did I get a card that came out? Because I was looking over here. Whatever. We'll pull another one. What are you saying? You're saying that Luther lost his girlfriend and lives with his narcissistic mom. Very... yeah, I don't know about those narcissistic mothers. I unfortunately had one of those myself. But here we go. Let's get another... I don't know if what card came out. I'm sorry. I lost it. Yeah. Make a move. Make a move for yourself here, okay? And also... fire magic. Some of you may need to just do some fire magic. And by that, I mean maybe, light a candle. Or maybe even go outside and start a little, not a forest fire. A little campfire or something. Okay? But connect with nature on any, the elements. It's the elements. Okay? And don't be afraid to make moves. Always make moves every day. Every day, all day long. Even small moves. They're better than no moves, right? You don't want to get stagnant. There we go. All right, so now that we did Scorpio, what do we have next? Oh, Sagittarius. Oh, I love you guys, Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. I mean, I love you all. I really do. I'm not going to lie and say that through the years, there's been signs I've come across, maybe even in bulk, like a few people of the same sign that have been less tasteful than others. But I just think it has to do with your planetary placement and the level at which you're vibrating at the moment, right? So, yeah. Remember, just be kind and understanding. Everybody's vibrating at different frequencies. We're all trying to do the best we can. And that is Deepak Chopra. Okay, here we go. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Clearing ground for Sagittarius, please and thank you, ancestors. Any planetary placement, messages for their highest good, and as always, we are truly, truly grateful. Sagittarius. Show me Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I see that 10 of Pentacles sticking out down there. Look at this. Look. Bang, bang, bang. It's always good. Long-term, abundant, solid foundation and resources. May all of you achieve them. Judgment, somebody's making a decision. Somebody might be gaining some kind of enlightenment. Somebody may be having a wake-up call. Somebody over here may be taking some kind of accountability for something. You may be deciding to resurrect something. You may be like to watch a sunrise, something about the dawn coming up. Something is dawning on you. It may be that you've completed something successfully already and you're done with it. Like you're done with that cycle. You don't need to go back. You've achieved. You've learned. You've accomplished. Okay? Now we have Scorpio and Taurus energy. 21 of 3, 10, 20, 30, 41. 41 of 5. Here. 5 of Cups in reverse at the foundation. Well, that's nice. I like a 5 of Cups in reverse because this means that you found some kind of peace. Okay? You came to some kind of place where you were able to move on. You found self-forgiveness, forgiveness for everybody else. And because of that acceptance and that peace and that forgiveness, you're able to move on. And maybe even taking accountability for something here. There goes my nose. So show me. Now, crowning you. Crowning you, we have Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But obviously this is you and your energy and some kind of powerful, taking some kind of passionate lead now. Being very determined and creative, adventurous, passionate. Taking some kind of accountability for something and now going after it passionately. What is this on the floor? Oh. Okay. That's good. That's seated in your power. We like it, Sagittarius. What's coming in, please? Okay, 3 of Wands. So you're going to come up with... Okay, so that's gaining some kind of confidence for sure. Okay, and in your confident self, now you're going to experience some kind of growth. And it could be through self-expression or creativity here. But also it's about having some kind of an end game, coming up with some kind of plan to get to some kind of finish line, and then passionately pursuing it. Knowing where you want to go and how you want to get there. Now... You're looking at that 3 of Wands in your mind's eye, Sag, like what? Okay, like 9 of Pentacles. All right, so you know what you want? You want to be very independent, Maybe you have Virgo in your chart, but it doesn't matter. You're looking for prosperity, fulfillment, and good fortune. Independence, financial independence. Remember I saw that 10 of Pentacles? And you have an idea on how to get it. And you're going for it, too. Passionately. Maybe not before. Maybe you weren't worried about this before, but now it seems like to be your new goal. Some kind of financial freedom. 9 of Wands. You ain't fucking giving up on this no matter what. Sagittarius. 999, Shamanic Healing of Archangel Michael. This is resiliency, tenacity, and persistence. Right? Not giving up. No matter how tired you are. Knowing that you're close to this success. Here you go. Look at this. Now you got the Lovers. Gemini energy. You're going to have to make some kind of a decision. Now, it could be about, it could be about resurrecting a situation with a soulmate from the past. It doesn't look like anything bad. You could be dealing with Gemini. Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio. It could be a very passionate relationship. So some of you you're going to have this decision to make. Now, for a lot of you, it will be about a relationship, but a lot of you, it's going to be some kind of judgment you're calling on yourself. Like, so if that's a resurrected situation, it could be some kind of a, wake-up call that you're having. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. There is some kind of level of support and generosity here. We have 333 megahertz, which is pure energy of the Ascended Masters. So there is a level of cooperation. You're going to get some kind of, you might get into some kind of contractual obligations here, or a level of knowledge sharing where you're going to have to conform to some kind of hierarchy or rules or regulations, but it's very passionate. This could be a new relationship too, where maybe you're going to do something in a very traditional manner, like date monogamously, and there's a lot of cooperation and effort being put into this. And it's very passionate. I mean, yeah. All right. So that's always good, right? Let's clarify. I told you what you have here. So I told you Scorpio and Taurus and Virgo and Gemini. Here we go. Hi, London, England. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining us. So there you got the 3 of Pentacles again. Somebody can be obsessed with wanting some kind of cooperation and effort in their life. Somebody may have some kind of toxic behaviors, but somebody can just be very, I'm not going to say anal, but very sure of, somebody may be wanting to teach somebody something here. But I really feel like for a lot of you, somebody is really obsessed and like they want some kind of success here, and that's it. They're not going to take no for an answer. They want cooperation. They want people to learn and grow. And yeah. And also, too, if this is some kind of a situation, like somebody may want some kind of control, especially if it has something to do with your work. Like they want to be the boss. They want to control. They want to show everybody how to do something here. They want to be the leader. Here we go. Oh, wow. Be mindful. If that's the situation, you have somebody here with Magician in reverse who's got some kind of ulterior motives. Maybe this person feels like this person might be batshit fucking crazy. You might have somebody in your midst that's batshit, like literally crazy. Mental illness, Magician in reverse, ulterior motives, some kind of agenda. What is this person doing? They have bad intentions because it's confused, delusion, a little deceitful, hiding something, hiding maybe that they want to take credit for something and be the leader here. They want to be the one to show off, whatever this is. They want control. Somebody's stuck up in their head. Could be about a new emotional awakening. Be mindful. This could be also, somebody wants to come in and make some kind of an offer where they're stuck in their head. Unless you know, and do something traditionally again. But here's the thing, they might be obsessed. They might be obsessed. They might want to have control of the situation. Like, there should not be anybody in control. It should be an even keel, right? Evenly yoked. Queen of Wands again. Somebody could be obsessed with you. Period. It's making them cray-cray. Sagittarius, what the fuck are you doing? So they want some kind of huge transformation where something is over and then there's judgment again. Where there's some kind of a decision being made or some kind of accountability. You could be dealing with a high Virgo here. But somebody's solid, okay? And this could also be a job situation, but you have the 10 of Cups. You're going to get into some kind of emotional happiness, contentment, domestic harmony. Could be with a Taurus or a Scorpio. Good. I mean, it's good. All right. So now what are we doing here? Let's get the Kippers. All right, Sagittarius, I hope that was helpful. You got Gemini and Capricorn on the board now, too. E.T. went home. Are you doing personal readings? I'm doing, I forgot what I named the stupid thing. I think it's what's coming towards you or whatever, what you need to know, something like that. And I went from Aries down. The only problem is I can't put the timestamps in until like tomorrow. And by that time, who the frig really cares about them anyway? You know what I mean? Because I can't download it to do it because it's alive. It won't let me. So I love the little leprechaun, Melly. I love the little clovers. Here you go. Somebody's going on a long journey, or they're traveling. Something about a child, or somebody being childish or naive. Somebody just might be being naive here. We have a mature man here. Somebody could be going home to see their children, or going to see their children, or the children's coming to see them. This mature man is giving me this King of Pentacles vibe. Like a solid person, intelligent, maybe a little eccentric, but very worldly. Somebody's pretending to be... Somebody's hiding something here. See this pretend fake person on top of this devil, on top of this magician. Just be mindful you don't have some kind of manipulator, or return the shit to send it tenfold exponentially with love, so it comes back with love. That's something I had to learn. Oz taught me. Just be mindful. You could have somebody who's older around you that's pretending to, you know, whatever. And especially if it has to do with work. This because the mature man, the King of Pentacles, be like a boy. You could have somebody who is manipulating a situation where it's going to look like they could take credit for some kind of work that you did, Sagittarius. So be mindful. I know that sounds a little crazy. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I don't know why. You know, Java Lily, like, there's no reason for that nowadays. Like, people are so much more accepting now of whoever you are. Like, people are really understanding that, you know, it's not about your sexual orientation. Who gives a shit who you're sleeping with? It's nobody's business anyway, as long as you're consenting adults. Or the color of your skin. This is just, you know, in your epidermis, it's just the pigmentation. I promise you, I fucking promise you, whoever you are, if you remove this epidermis, underneath we're all the same. So I'm going to tell you something real fast. I used to work at the World Trade Center. Yes, I did. And I used to go to South Street Seaport for lunch every day. And at the South Street Seaport Museum, there was a show that I went to see. It was called Bodies, right? And when you walked into this this display, it were these glass bodies in these glass cases, right? And I would imagine that they were filled with formaldehyde, right? And inside the formaldehyde were bodies in each stage of being dissected. So there was one body completely together in the formaldehyde. Then in the second box, you know, clear box, tube, whatever it is, cryogenic tube, there was a body with just the skin. Just from that point on alone, the skin being removed, you would never be able to tell the difference between any of us anywhere on this whole fucking planet. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it went down in increments until there was nothing left from bones. And it was very interesting, and it was a quick, you know, you just went and looked at the bodies. It didn't take forever. But I promise you, like, you know, it shouldn't matter anymore. So, you know, nobody should be able to be pretending to be anything. You should actually be yourself the most so the right people attract towards you. And, what else do I want to tell you? I love you. Also, too, it concerned me, where did these bodies come from? So I looked into it. And it turned out that they were prisoners from jail or whatever, from China. And I guess they volunteered their bodies to science. At least I would like to think and hope that they did. I hope Chinese people just didn't, you know, confiscate somebody's bodies and take them against, you know, their will or their knowledge, or worse, turn them into bodies to do it, right? So here we go. Oh, hi, Wendell. How are you? Thank you so much. You're always so kind and generous with your compliments. I love you, Wendell. So meditation for clarity and listening to your wisdom. So once you sit down with yourself, you know what I mean, and you figure this out, Sagittarius, you know, your own personal wisdom will light the way. And meditate. Meditate for whatever answers you need here. I really feel like that. And did I give you these? Let's give you a couple of these. These are astrological placements of planets that may be of significance to you. So, yeah, Sagittarius, here you go. Full moon in Sagittarius. You need to look at the bigger picture. And that's that meditation for clarity and listening to your own inner wisdom. You also have new moon in Virgo. Trust that all will be well. You have Pisces. Honor your feelings. We also have, that's the full moon again in Capricorn. First quarter moon twice. And the last quarter moon. Okay, you have the first quarter moon twice. We have Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Virgo and Cancer. You also have the full moon twice. Trust that all will be well. Take a breather. The end of a tough cycle is approaching, so you have to honor your feelings and always remain humble, okay? The bottom of the deck, unleash your kindest self. Always and forever. So somebody, you know, crosses you and fucks with you the wrong way, and then you can go get them, right? Yes, 14 years of abuse is way too much for anybody. Okay, here we go. Here's letters for you, Sag. Clearing and grounded. I feel like, listen, that's ridiculous. Those are all, this right here is all vowels. Can you believe that? So you know I'm going to pick more. I try to grab from the bottom of the bag. I really do. All right. That's a little bit better. Okay, here we go. So you have 3 R's. You have M, N, N. Okay. 3 R's, 2 M's, 2 N's, H, W, Y. Over here, any, look at this. You have 3 O's, 4 A's, 2 I's, 2 E's, and a U. Close it for Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it, and we do hope that it was some kind of help there for you. What are we up to next? Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay. Let me see. Hi, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining us. Just give me a second to straighten myself out here. All right, we're coming to the end. How long have we been doing this? I'm out of... Oh, it's 2 fucking hours. My God. I can't imagine that anybody stayed that long. I mean, that's a long time. But thank you for just any time that you did come. I appreciate it. Oh, you know. I don't know how these lives are working out. I would like to make a definite schedule so everybody knows when, but that seems a little difficult. Oh, my God. Luckily, you didn't. Jesus Christ. Wow. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. You know, I try to keep it light around here and make jokes and everything, but shit is serious out there. There are a lot of us that suffer from a lot of the same traumas. A number of us have lost children. A number of us have dealt with drug addiction some way or another. Another of us, a huge bunch of us have dealt with narcissism, divorce, unemployment, broke, busted, fucking all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? I try to lift you guys up. I try. You know, and give you some kind of hope. You know, because if you do get a good message in tarot, it does make you hopeful, and then maybe you could transmute the energy in a positive way. I mean, at least I would hope so. But if not anything else, at least if I could get you to smile with a little bit of a laugh, you know, I hope so. For a second, right? What are we doing? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. I love you guys. Here we go. Ancestors, please and thank you. Show me any planetary placement in Capricorn, what they need to know, what's coming towards them, everything for their highest good. As always, we are truly, truly grateful. Capricorn. Hi, Delilah. Oh, I left Tiberius outside. All right. Well. There we go. Capricorn. Please and thank you. What do you got going on for Capricorn? Okay, Capricorn, you have a Page of Swords. So somebody's vigilant in their pursuit of knowledge. Whatever that may be. You know, could be you trying to learn something. Could be the office gossips, nosy neighbors, fucking PTAs, whatever. Like, yeah, somebody here is trying... Okay, let me tell you something. For a lot of you, you may be trying to learn something about yourself. You got a Page of Swords here. And with the Hermit, that's when you need to go inside yourself, you know, do soul searching. It's a quest for personal truth and clarity, some kind of illumination. You could be trying to grow and learn in any area of your life, and this could be about yourself, learning about yourself. But if it's not, let's just say this is another energy trying to gather something. Could be somebody that's Virgo in their chart. They're trying to learn something. Maybe gain some enlightenment from you. And by that I mean something that's going to make them learn something about themselves. Here we go. You got the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, there was some kind of poverty or loss here. It's poverty in exclamations. Now, did you leave somebody out in the cold or vice versa? Yeah, on any given day. But also, it's financial poverty, emotional poverty, mental poverty, spiritual poverty. It's mental, emotional, financial. Somebody's trying to learn and go inside themselves for the answers. Even if it's financial, I know, you know, maybe figure out. Yeah, no. This is some kind of emotional, spiritual poverty. Or if this is somebody that was left out in the cold, they're trying to, you know, learn something about themselves to grow in a positive direction about this. Like this poverty exacerbated somebody to maybe sit down and take a good look at something here. So now you got this Page of Pentacles. That's always good. That's when you make the most of some kind of new opportunity. That, you know, perhaps obviously in your finances, but it's also about, you know, the pages would be the concrete foundation. It's about building upon whatever concrete foundation you have with determination and, you know, yeah, a little hard work never hurt anybody, but it's an opportunity to have a concrete foundation for long-term, prosperous, abundant resources. What's coming in the very near future for Capricorn? Please and thank you. Capricorn, you got the... Oh, fucking shit. So now we got the Five of Swords. Now I'm going to tell you something. There may be conflict, and it may be coming with somebody who's trying to find out something here. Like maybe somebody's all up in your business trying to find out the flavor of your Kool-Aid. It's causing some kind of conflict with one or more people. But also, you know, and even fighting. But also the Five of Swords is also an energy of some kind of mental conflict. So if this is you trying to gain some kind of enlightenment and learn something about yourself, you know, whatever this is, and come out of some kind of state of poverty within yourself to grow upon in a positive direction, you're having some kind of difficulty. You could be stuck in your head. Something about the Golden Gate Bridge. Somebody may drive a motorcycle here. Show me. I'm seeing, okay. I'm seeing some kind of a community, like, I know, okay, so under the Golden Gate Bridge, I don't know, okay, but I think under the Golden Gate Bridge they have a community of like 10 people that live, maybe they don't have some kind of place to live. Show me. Okay. Listen to this. Oh, for the card. That didn't answer, but okay. It's the Star in reverse that hit. So, you might have some kind of new opportunity that you're clearly mulling over here financially, but whatever this is, the Star in reverse with this Five of Swords, like you're looking at it like it's not giving you much hope. It's probably making you very sad, or you're feeling uninspired, or a level of despair, a lack of faith, very monotone. It's not your wishes coming true. It's not success. It's a kind of a depressing energy. Whether you're at conflict with somebody else or just with inside yourself. It's a sad, downtrodden, melancholy like energy I'm getting. Like, I'm so sorry. Aquarius energy. I'm giving you hugs if you're the one going through this mental conflict. It's bringing you down. And now I'm hearing Christina Aguilera, words can't bring me down. You are beautiful in every single way. Don't let anything bring you down. I don't know what the fucking words are, but this is what Christina Aguilera is coming in my head to tell you. You are beautiful in every single way. The words, the world, whatever this is, your head, don't let it get you down. Yeah, don't let it get you down. 3 of Wands. All right, you just need to come up with some kind of, first of all, self-confidence. To make some kind of, implement some kind of game plan towards your success. You need to decide what spice ship you want to get on. Which spice would you like? Do you want some curry? Do you want some cinnamon? Perhaps you want to mix it up and have a little bit of allspice. But whatever it is, you have to come up with some kind of, avenue to get to that ship and get on that spice boat so you could go enjoy yourself, right? Yeah. And then grow. That's 3 of Wands is about growth and expansion. So now let's see. What's the best advice? Don't lose your temper. Don't lose your top. Don't lose your balance. Temperance is in reverse. 14 could be of significance. You need to come to some kind of resolution here. And you might be being very impatient with yourself because there's a lack of balance. And you don't, maybe you need to moderate. You need to find some more moderation. You could be dealing with a soulmate too. Temperance, Archangel Michael, 999 megahertz, 999 hertz, shamanic healing thereof. But, don't let this throw you off with this temperance in reverse. Don't be overly intelligent. Don't be reckless because of this. Take the time. Somebody wears a baseball cap and sunglasses with a backpack. You got a 2 of Wands. Yeah, well, this is coming out of a comfort zone and making a clear choice to take a direction towards a path of success. So you have to make a decision here. You could be in very deep contemplation about it. It could have something to do with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. I mean, and obviously, Capricorn, this could be you. With some kind of emotional pain attached to it. Now, you could be in denial about it. That could be confusing you. But there is some kind of a, listen, you got the Tower here. It's a shocking surprise that's going to make you very happy. So that's always good. Hold on, I need something to drink. Narcoholics? Yeah. It's just so bad. I just feel so sorry. Anyway. You know what I like, though? I'll tell you what, Java, you're looking at the bright side of things. You're like, okay, it was all bad, it sucked and this and that, but it could have been worse because I could have also got crotch rot and STD, right? Like, so there you go. There's always something, no matter what bad situation you're in, no matter what it is, no matter what. There's always a situation that's worse, and you should always, if you have to compare, you should never compare, but if you do, compare to something that's worse so that, how it could have been so much worse. So that you're grateful for that, whatever it is that you landed. So, we have a 9 of Wands in reverse, and it's kind of like coming out on top of this star. I feel like a lot of you want to give up on a situation. throw in the white towel. You're sick of standing 10 toes down. You want something to expand positively in your life. And again, I'm going to say, Bob the Builder, you know, it could be financially. But it doesn't have to be. And, oh, God, yes, it's 5 of Pentacles. A lot of you could be having financial issues, but, again, you got 5 of Pentacles twice. Kind of actually, what is going on? Clarifying each other, meaning that there's something that you feel maybe like you want to give up on because it's not expanding in a positive direction, or you want it to, and it's about some kind of poverty, whatever that is, even if it's you being left out in the cold, somebody else being left out in the cold. And again, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, all that. And you also have, okay, you're going to see something very clearly. So look at here. Somebody here might admit something. That's, you know, 7 of Swords in reverse. That's when somebody's conscience is bothering them and there's a truth coming out. It could be an information overload to the point like where you get a little confused. But let's see what else we have. Oh, okay. So, somebody's got their eye on the prize. They're very far. Okay, we got the Tower again. So, this is going to shock you. And what might shock you is you might find out now that somebody really wants to put the effort in and expand in a positive direction after this poverty, because I feel like this is still at the foundation. Okay? And now, you know, that's having success. And there you go, it's the Lovers. So you're going to have to make some kind of a, you know, again, it's a soulmate. And look how happy it's the Sun again. This is going to make you very happy. It's going to be a decision, and especially if somebody's taking some kind of accountability for something, whatever it was. You know, maybe whatever this poverty situation was. Maybe even their own poverty, like saying, like, maybe I wasn't fully in the game because I was going through this. Whatever it is, okay? Let's get some kippers. That's a good. So now we have Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini. You also have Virgo and Aquarius. We have a journey. Somebody's traveling. Could be physically, especially with the Chariot card, a car, any kind of, you know, vacation, or somebody could be traveling to you or from, something about brown luggage. Here we go. You've got some kind of court situation or some kind of... And it's the Lovers again. Some of you might be running and getting married. I got to tell you, Capricorn, like at the courts or something. So it's a decision being made here. Yeah, I see somebody going like to the Justice of the Peace. Here we go. This could be, there's a mature man involved in this. Courtship. What the fuck did I just tell you? You're welcome. Thank you, Spirit and Ancestors. Marriage. Courtship. But somebody's worried maybe about this. Oh, look at this. Official person. Yeah, you're about to go through a huge change. And obviously, it could be, obviously, in your finances, your love life, everything. You just got to make some kind of a decision. And it's a soulmate. So it looks like a lot of you are going to make the decision to, you know, get married here. Or if not get married, at least be in a union of some sort. Just need to sit down and figure it out. Okay, Gemini. Told you could be dealing with that. You got it twice, at least. So you're very close to achieving your goal here. So don't give up. And you have Libra. So something is about to be made fair and balanced. And Aries. You do have the last quarter moon. Work through your feelings. And that's this up here that I explained. All right? And you also have the new moon. A new start is coming. That's beautiful. See, you're close to achieving your goal. A new start is coming. And over here, your angel, your witch, everyday witch oracle is give in to the passion and speak your mind. Delilah, what do you want, honey? Let me get you some letters. Delilah looks like she wants to come down now. Hold on a second. I can't leave her like that. She's only 3 pounds, guys. Hi, baby girl. All right, let's put her over here and see if she sits for a few minutes. I think she wants to go outside with her brother now. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what we have for you. What are we down to? Aquarius and Pisces. Oh, we're getting there, guys. Okay. Over here, you got 3 A's, 2 E's, and an O. Then we have T, G, F, D, L, S, R. Something about FTD, florist. Maybe somebody's getting flowers, something like this, or ordering flowers. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't give you this. Did I give you this? No. I think I did. I said Mother Gaia. Well, we'll give you another one anyway. Fuck it. I'm getting confused. Meditation to dig deep. Oh, shit. See? Look at that. Meditation to dig deep. Somebody really needs to dig deep inside themselves. I really feel like that's what that Page of Swords is. About gaining some kind of enlightenment or knowledge. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay. I'm going to put Delilah down. See, maybe she could make it her way outside herself. I don't think so, but she didn't seem to want to be up there either. Okay. So, now what are we up to? Aquarius. We're down to Aquarius. Hi, Paula. How are you? Let me see. Okay. There we go. Hi, Dilly girl. What are you doing? Hi, Dilly Dilly. She probably wants food. This dog eats like she's got two asses. For a little dog like this, she's always on the hunt for food. Always. I have to watch her because she would actually eat herself to death if I don't. Like, I believe that. She's a little deep. She'll try to steal the cat food. Did I miss Pisces? No, not yet. Not yet, Flora. I'm about to do Aquarius and then Pisces. So you just made it in time, actually. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Guys, let me just see if I can blow my nose, please. I have allergies up to wazoo here. Whoa, okay, come on, we can do this. We got 2 more left. Let's go. All right. Now, clear it, please, for Aquarius. There we go. Here we go. Aquarius, please and thank you. Clearly, concisely, ancestors, show me everything. Everything that I need to see. For any planetary placement of Aquarius is highest good. As always, we are truly grateful. What's coming towards Aquarius? What do they need to know? Okay, here we go. Show me the energy. Please and thank you. Aquarius. All right, you got the Ace of Swords and the Hermit. Another one. Aquarius, another one. Okay, so look. Ace of Swords, that's the truth, clarity, victory in a situation. It's also, coming up with some kind of a enlightenment on yourself. Somebody here could be having to deal with a Virgo, or there's something where you have to go inside yourself to gain some kind of clarity about something. Soul searching, okay? To see something clearly. See the truth. Virgo energy. Right. Okay. You got a 4 swords at the foundation. So, listen, you could have been healing from something, but spending some time by yourself in deep contemplation. Maybe you were trying to nurture yourself in some kind of a physical way, perhaps, or even mentally, Aquarius, because, there might have been something you didn't want to give up. You want some kind of fairness and balance now. What you don't know and you don't see is it's coming. All right, that's first of all. Crowning you. Libra energy. Justice. This is about karmic correctness. This is about consequences for your actions, good, bad, or indifferent. But when it's in an upright, it's a win-win scenario. So there's some kind of, yeah. You're going to see this clearly, whatever this is, with this justice. It's the truth, some kind of truth. What's coming in the very near future? Aquarius, coming in the near future for you. You have the 5 of Wands in reverse. You could be reconciling with somebody, or there could be a level of some kind of agreeing now after a time of conflict, even agreeing to disagree to get along. Like I said, it's letting go of any resentments. It's not fighting anymore, compromising. It is Leo energy. You have Leo, Libra, and, okay. You're dealing here with somebody, okay. You have an Emperor, Aries energy. Somebody is about to take some kind of control of the situation. Maybe in some kind of authoritative action. Also, too, you could be dealing with somebody that maybe has Aries and Leo in their chart, wants to come out of a time of conflict, or maybe you want to do this and you're going to take some kind of control. Somebody's very independent and sovereign. Somebody here may be self-made. Somebody may be some kind of a leader or a boss. The 4th could be of significance. I got 45, 54 is 9. 9, 10, 11. 11, 11. 1111 is an angel code. You might want to go put that into Google or Siri, whatever you deal with, okay? 999, shamanic killing of Archangel Michael. You is a Knight of Cups in the environment. So somebody's got some emotions they want to explore. Somebody may be extending some kind of a lighthearted gesture, an invitation. It's a Knight of Cups. Somebody's very romantic and chivalrous, very creative here, artistic. Somebody's got feelings. Feelings, whoa, feelings, ah. All right, so what the hell? I'm sorry, I try not to sing. I mean, I know I don't do that very well. Here we go. 9 of Wands. Somebody, okay. Somebody's being stubborn and just needs to give up on a situation. Like raise the white flag. This is when you refuse to give up. But, when it's in reverse, maybe doesn't want to compromise. Somebody could be on some kind of a struggle bus. Maybe it is time to compromise. This is what I'm feeling Spirit's trying to tell you. It's time to compromise in a situation, to bring something into balance. Here we go. Now, you have the 9 of Swords. See, somebody stuck up in their head. Again, there goes my nose. I told you 999 megahertz. And it has, okay. So this is your energy. Queen of Swords. But it's coming out in reverse. There's something that's bothering you. All right? Whatever this is. You need to see the truth clearly, whatever this is. About maybe it's because you want to come out of some kind of a time of conflict. So somebody here might be a little bitter and angry. Somebody might be a little judgmental. There's, somebody might feel trapped or disappointed here, too. 9 of Swords and a Queen of Swords in reverse. I would be like trapped. Maybe even trapped in your head. Maybe you feel like there's not anything you can do about a situation. You got the 6 of Swords. You need to move away to calmer waters and take your lessons with you. You're going to be going through a huge transformation, and this transformation is headed right to this star. So that's good. There's healing. There's hope for your future. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, high Virgo here, okay? Maybe even high Taurus. But somebody's very solid and stable, and somebody, this could even be a work situation with the Queen of Pentacles. All right, where is this? Let's take these. Here we go. Generational, hi! I love you, Generational. You've been with me for a minute, too. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. Wow, that made me smile. Here we go. All right, so we got now the Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Aquarius. So like I said, you could be dealing with the feminine that's maybe got high Aries in their chart. And you also, there's a huge transformation. What did I just tell you over here? That you're going through. Or you're about to embark upon this. Because this should be coming in the future. Somebody here is, okay, now you got judgment. See, somebody's making a decision. And it could be to resurrect a situation and have some kind of a huge transformation. And maybe do something passionately. It could be with any of the signs that I've already articulated. But I will go through it again. Aries, Leo, Scorpio, highly here. Libra, or Virgo. Okay? Now, there is something that's going to start to expand in a positive direction. And I feel like you just need to get out of your head because you may feel like there's not something that you could do to take control of a situation, and that may be, but you can. Get over whatever something is from the past so that you can move forward. And then you got this Ace of Pentacles. See clearly that this is a new opportunity to grow deep roots and expand in a positive direction. And don't be worried about, don't be worried about anything that may go wrong here, okay? I don't really feel like there's anything treacherous. I think that there's some kind of shocking surprise here that you don't see coming about this new opportunity, or maybe some kind of enlightenment that you're gaining. So there could be all that, Now, what do we say? Kippers are next. Hi, Regina. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Here we go. Oh, look at all these. I'm so busy. Okay, so there's a wealthy man. There's some kind of sudden, look at this. Holy shit. Wow, Aquarius. You're coming into some money somehow, some way. And I don't care if you're a wealthy man or you're going to be the privileged lady. And I don't know how this is going to happen. We have 11, 12, 13. It's going to be increasing in increments. 25, 26, 27. It could come any kind of way. All right? Something that you're doing is gaining a lot of respect. So there might be something. Don't forget 777 also, too, is attracting abundance. Let me get you a couple of these, a few letters. I'm going to let you go, Aquarius. Thank you so much again. So now you have the blue moon. You saw me standing alone. You need to believe in the impossible, especially with this right here. Like, you may believe, like, yeah, when pigs fucking fly, I'm going to come into this amount of money. And I'm going to tell you it's a huge amount of money. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 3 wealth cards, and everybody's wealthy. And then you got a personal issue is reaching resolution. And also you have Leo energy again. Lighten up. Lighten up. You're going to be able to lighten up with all this. New moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. Now let me get you some letters, Aquarius. And yeah, I guess we'll go. Hi, Soulful Mystic. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. Let me see. Something about a tub. Somebody may want to go take a bath. Oh, butter. Somebody may like butter. Maybe you're not eating butter because I think it's supposed to be better than margarine and everything else. Like, if I'm going to eat that, I'm going to eat straight up butter. I'm not going in for those other things. Okay. These are vowels. So let me get you a couple more. Maybe something about TD Bank. Look, you got 3. So that's Canada, right? Maybe something about Canada. Here we go. All right. So you have 4 T's, 3 D's, SN, BF. Over here you have 3 O's, 2 E's, 2 A's, an I, and a U. Close the energy for Aquarius, please. All right, Aquarius, we hope that that was helpful for you. Listen, we're down to the last candle. I mean, that works. I have to go find some tea lights somewhere. Like, I hope close by. I don't want to have to drive 75 miles to get a fucking thing of tea lights over here. Oh, Dory. Yeah, Simon. That's Simon, Dory. I don't know. I think Simon may have left. Do you want to know why, Dory? Because Simon is in the United Kingdom. So right now it's like really late at night there. It's like maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know exactly what time. You'd have to do the, do it. But it's late. So if he's gone, it's because he probably fell asleep. Maybe, you know what I mean? But you should go, you know what you could do? You could go subscribe to his channel. It's called Tattoo Balloon. And he does music on it, Dory. It's really good. So there's that. Here we go. All right. Oh, it's 9:34 there. See, Oz is here we go again. Oz is in the United Kingdom too. That's Caleb Path right there. So he's saying it's 9:34. Yeah. So what time is it here? It's 4:35, 36, 37, 38. Oh, so there's a 5-hour difference. Yeah. Okay. Good day, Aussie Alchemist. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Kiki, hi Kiki, you're my girl. It's my girl, Kiki. Yeah, I think it would be hard to tattoo a balloon too, but I like the name. It was really cool. Okay, this is the first live I've caught, but I watch everything you've... Oh, thank you, Wet Dream. Not like a wet dream, right? I appreciate it. Okay, so now we're down to the Pisces. This is the last. So, Pisces. Clear. Okay, first of all, we have to do this. Everybody else got a spray. We can't, well, little fishies. So, I'm going to say Pisces is my moon. Thank you, Melly. I appreciate that. But, your balloon knot... Why is that reminding me of hemorrhoids for some reason? I know somebody who had a hemorrhoid operation once, and they stuck this, like, plug of a balloon up their ass. Not me. I mean, if I did, I would tell you. I don't care. But they couldn't leave the hospital until they shit this balloon knot out. It was terrible. And they were in such pain. Oh, my God. Oh, God. I don't know where that came from, but anyway. Pisces is my moon. And so, I'm a double fire sign. I'm Aries with a Leo rising here. Pisces fucks me up every time emotionally. Oh, God. Clear it and grounded for Pisces. Our little fishies. Just keep swimming. Both my daughters are Pisces. Yeah. Clear it and grounded. Yeah, I'm telling you. Actually, I tell you what. It was my ex-husband, and it was really good because I enjoyed watching him. For what, Fiora? What do you... Never apologize. Never apologize for anything. We're all just here trying to do the best we can. Show me the energy. But Pisces, our little fishies. Clearly and concisely, ancestors, please and thank you. What's coming towards Pisces? Here we go. You got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so look. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, for whether this is you or somebody else. Being very clear thinking. Being very decisive. Being very independent. Not letting your emotions run away with you. But not trying to, like, being very docile. Like, I feel like somebody's really calm, collective here. The sword is down. It's not like you're not aggressive in any way. So, what's the supporting card for that? Oh, somebody's trying to delay some kind of inevitable change. So, whatever this tower is. Somebody may feel like something is going to explode, and so they're trying to be very calm. Oh, wow, to not let it happen. So, it's some kind of change, some kind of surprise or a shock. Somebody may have an awareness of this, and they're delaying it for whatever reason. They're using their head for some reason here. Scorpio energy, 61-7. What set the foundation for Pisces? You got the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So like I said, that's always a solid foundation of somebody who's being very diligent and hardworking in their pursuit of making the most of some kind of new opportunity. It's determination to build. And it's to build something that's solid, that's not going to come crumbling down. And also, it could have something to do with their finances. So there might be some kind of inevitable change here that maybe you're trying to delay because you feel like it's helping you in some sort of a way. Now, what is this? Crowning. Please and thank you. Crowning you have... Oh, the Devil, Capricorn energy. So somebody can be obsessed with anything. This is also about control. Somebody may want some kind of control over something, and this may be why you're delaying something here and using your head. Capricorn energy is usually very toxic. It's like the 7 deadly sins. Somebody can be completely obsessed with you or anything. Maybe even some kind of foundation here or finances. Could be, right? Capricorn energy. Just be mindful. It's always a toxic energy. It's about some kind of restriction or materialism or fear or something like that. Egotism. What's coming in the very near future, please? So Pisces. Any planetary placement? All right, Pisces. Okay. You got some... Okay. Just be strong. Resilient. Don't have any self-doubt. Stay courageous. Trust yourself. Keep up your boundaries. You have fairness and balance coming in. There's going to be some kind of karmic correctness. This is consequences for your actions, good, bad, or indifferent. It might actually even empower you. Whatever this is, it might empower you because, yeah. So you have Libra and Leo here. Yeah. And somebody's delaying some kind of a move here because of some kind of strategy, because the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords would be strategic. Okay. So you're looking at this also... This energy, that it's 8 of Cups in reverse. Somebody does not want to walk away from something here. All right? Somebody fears, see, and it's coming in under this tower. Somebody fears change. Somebody fears some kind of, maybe leaving behind things that don't serve us anymore, or leaving things behind. They're afraid of what's new. Fear of the unknown. Fear of loss. Fear of some kind of restriction. Maybe someone doesn't want to be restricted here. What is, I got 8s across the board. Removing the negativity. Here we go. Here we go. Bang, zoom. Two wands. Okay, 2 wands. Well, that's not bad. 2 wands is actually good. This is when you're at some kind of crossroads and you're ready to come up with some kind of a plan to move forward. You're putting it together. It's deciding where you're going to methodically and diligently step in your direction towards success. Are you going to go left, right, up, down, blue door, red door, whatever it is. But it's putting it into play, coming up with a plan, and then going for it. Setting a goal, taking an action, and moving towards your success. So, but using your head here to do it, like whatever it is. And even if that means you got to delay some things, like that would be a strategic delay. Because something's going to be just fine. Like maybe you're going to, yeah. Here we go, Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Page of Cups in reverse, yeah, it's always some kind of a message. Pages and messengers. But when this comes out like this and in this spread, this is giving me an energy of somebody who maybe feels like procrastinating is the way because you don't want to be foolish and make the wrong mistake, or there's a level of some kind of immaturity here, or you're afraid of some kind of loss. Also, it could be an energy of somebody who, again, insecure. You're afraid to trust something here. You might be afraid to trust something because you're afraid of some kind of toxicity or somebody that's going to take some kind of control over something. So purposely, you're delaying this until you know you can trust something and see something clearly. This is not making any sense to me whatsoever. So now you got the... Oh, look at this. You do have your wishes coming true. Might be on a little bit of a delay because of this delay. All right? But this is the start. This is Aquarius energy. But clearly using your head... to get what you want, even if it means you have to, I'm getting the cha-cha, like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, bang, bang. Life is like a cha-cha, you can't just keep, you know what I mean? So somebody might be going like, do, but they're making waves, they're making progress. And it's leading to some kind of success, happiness, and your wishes coming true. You're going to see this again very clearly. Like something is really going to help you come out of your head. And it's about having some kind of projected plan. Again, making a choice to set a goal and take an action. You got a new opportunity here. A lot of this, it's going to be so passionate. And then it seems it's going to take off. Somebody might be traveling. Oh, yeah, see, it's going to expand financially. Whatever this is, it's some kind of financial glow up. And you may be taking your time with it and not rushing it so that this way it comes to fruition in the most positive of ways. That's what I'm feeling. That's really nice. What is this doing over here? Okay. Did we clarify? No, let's do that. So what do we have here? Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Whatever this is, you're going to see it very clearly. Hold on, let me read this one. No, don't be fearful of success. Just own it. Like, just own it. You got it. Like, I feel, with scripture now. Yeah, scripture. My community. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is, yeah, there is massive shifts happening everywhere. Like, everywhere. We're gonna it's good, everything, the planet, people, the energy, the mindset, everything's gonna be so different soon. The money, everything. Here we go. So you need to walk away from whatever this is. Something that doesn't... See, okay, so here's the thing. Remember what I said over here, the Eight of Cups is in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to leave things behind, and maybe that's why they're moving slowly. This is what? You need to clearly think about what doesn't serve you anymore and what you need to leave behind, because you can't bring everything with you, okay? And those 8 cups, those are always your taste testers. In other words, you've tasted them, you've tried them, and you've learned what it is you do need and do not need, or do want and don't want, you know? What it is that is not going to satisfy you. So you could go get your 2 cups and be satiated. Like, you know what you're looking for at this point, and you know how to get it. And sometimes it's about taking your time. Oh, well, because look at this. There's the 7 of Swords again. It's fucking 7 of Swords. Yeah. There could be some kind of deception that you're worried about here. Or maybe somebody is lying. I don't know. I did see a 7 of Swords over here somewhere. But let's not dig for it. Let's not open up cans of worms. You need to walk away from anybody trying to pull some kind of shit on you. Any kind of lies, even if it's you doing, like, any kind of lies, deception, any kind of betrayal, any kind of fugazi energy. Because, again, and that came up, see that? That came up perfectly timing, because everything is changing, and this fugazi energy is not going to go anymore in the future. So it needs to be left behind. Somebody's trying to strategize. Oh, thank you, Spirit and Ancestors. Somebody's strategizing here. Strategizing what to leave behind, taking their time here, not trying to upset in the apple cart, because you're busy thinking and using your head on how to grow in a positive direction without any kind of toxicity. Here we go. Now we got the King of Swords. Again, that's a good energy. So this is an energy of, again, using your head. It's the Queen to the King, okay? So somebody who's very fair and honest, somebody who's balanced, somebody who sees the truth. And look at this. Now here's the Tower upright. Somebody might get some kind of shocking surprise that somebody wants to actually come in and work with them. This could be something that you feel like you need to walk away from, but maybe you really don't. So you're going to press the pause button. That's your energy, Pisces. That's pressing the pause button. You know what? And also, too, always when the High Priestess comes out in reverse, it's about, you know, stalling. Stalling. So stalling here. Somebody's stalling some kind of inevitable change. But using your head, it's like some kind of a power play or some kind of a strategy. Yeah. The stalling is a strategy. So you may already know that there's something that you're going to walk away from, but maybe you're stalling to do it because you're strategizing something else. And whatever the strategy is, it could have something to do with your finances. Like making sure you're financially stable before you make any moves. And balanced. Yeah. You have, again, the Justice. There could be some kind of fairness and balance. It could be a legal situation. There's the Star. Again, twice, the Star. Happiness, healing, hope for your future. So that's all beautiful. I like it for you. Let's get you some kippers. Miracles, they are. And if you believe in them, they will happen. You know, you really have to just be open to anything. Listen, everything is a sign to me. Like, I see signs everywhere I go. Oh, that's a sign. And maybe they're not, but it is. So, Snow, you're at Pisces. We're at the end. You just came in for Pisces, but... miracles are beginning to happen. You got to believe that everywhere. I just said that. Yeah. Okay, so expectation. Your expectations might be very high. And because of these expectations, you might be purposely stalling to make sure they come out correct. You know what I mean? Like, you want things the way you want them. Somebody might get some kind of message of concern. Oh, my God. Okay, you ready for this? Ha! Somebody might get a message of concern. The message of concern might be that somebody's coming to visit them. Somebody's coming, like, traveling. So you might have, like, a relative coming to visit. And you're over here expecting some kind of company or something, and that's concerning you because maybe you don't want anybody to come to your house. Oh, my God. My God in the heaven. So there's also some kind of despair around that. Yeah, 41, 51. There's some kind of a courthouse. Somebody might be needing to go to court for anything. Somebody might get a message of concern that they have to go to court. Could have something to do with a house. Yeah, there's going to be a huge change. And there you go. You know, Melly, you just said miracles are happening, beginning to happen everywhere. Big changes, big miraculous, the Star, big miraculous changes. 999 megahertz. And I'm going to tell you something. For some of you, you do have some kind of a court situation going on. You might be getting some kind of a payout or something like this. You're going to have to make a decision, though. Some of you might be deciding whether or not to get married, Pisces. Or even to stay in a marriage. I'm smelling like coffee beans. I'm smelling like straight up coffee beans. Like, and there's none around here. Like somebody just ground coffee beans. They smell so fucking good. Now I want a cup of coffee. Thanks. Oh, God. I try not to drink it in the afternoon. So there's a win-win forecast. outcome. There's a win-win outcome forecast for you. You could be dealing with Libra or Virgo or Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. Just keep concentrating on your breathing whenever you feel yourself getting, out of sorts. If you concentrate on your breathing, it brings you right back down and grounds you. You could also be dealing with Sagittarius. So a win-win forecast is outcome. Just stay centered and breathe. You got this. Let me give you one of these couple of letters, and we're going to be... Yeah, I just said that, Deborah. I just said you could be stalling and strategizing to make sure you're getting yourself financially stable first. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't want to go running out of a situation here, even if it is toxic, because, and then winds up, maybe, that's like going from the frying pan into the fire. You know what I'm saying? So take your time. It's okay. Sun and stars. Wow, sun and stars. That's beautiful. That's a lot of hope and illumination, warmth, love, light, and the star again. So it's going to work. Listen, you're going to have a lot of good fortune coming your way. You really are. Fire magic. So that could be candles or maybe even just a little campfire or something like that. Let me get you some letters. Hi from Australia, Deborah. I get so excited. I love that we could connect. Okay. That's right. They did throw Daniel into the lion's den. And what did he do? He came out... He tamed the lions, right? Didn't he tame the lions? Hold on. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little tired right now. But I do still want to try to get my tarot time up, which I didn't film yet. So hopefully maybe by... I don't know. It might be too late. It might be too late. But if I film it, I might have one for tomorrow. Okay, you have CD, RR, PB, which is giving me peanut butter and jelly. Here comes Smudge. Smudge, wait, Smudge, please. No, Smudge. Oh, Jesus. And then we have QW. We have 3 E's, 4 A's, 3 E's, 4 A's, 2 U's, and 2 O's. All right, close this energy for Pisces and for Brooklyn Live. Brooklyn 911 Live, what's coming towards you? I hope this was helpful for everyone. I really want to thank you all very much for joining. Like I said, I cannot put up timestamps until tomorrow, and by that time, yeah, Smudge is the best. Oh, you have a cat called Smudge too? Oh, thank you, Snow. Yeah. I'd like to do this, at least once or twice a week, and maybe not, I don't mind coming and answering questions on a day. Okay, what do you want there, Delilah? I have to go take care of my pets. It was very nice doing this. I'm really grateful. I love you all so much. So, mwah, mwah, mwah. And hopefully we'll get to do it again before the end of the week. Although, I can't believe it's Wednesday already, right? Isn't that crazy? Thank you, Wars. Blessed to you, too. I love you. I love you all very much. All right, guys, I'm going to end it. I got to get up and cut it on the phone. So thank you so much, guys. We'll talk to you soon.